Testing, testing, testing. What is going on, everybody out there? Especially the true hero. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh boy, it is Friday, and there's this weird thing about Fridays. Since I don't really work a 9 to 5, I don't go to work every day type shit, and uh, and still, like Fridays still feel like Fridays, and I don't know if that's just in my head or what. I don't know. Sigfang, Architect of Sin, was going on a 7 stream streak. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Maneater is on their way home from a little friend date, and that's dope. Hey, by the way, when you get here, I was dumb and didn't fill up my drink. Please and thank you. But seriously, thanks. Yeah, things are going nuts. I think one thing I like about the Fallout report is I don't think there'll ever be like a lack of content. I mean, at least not for the next 4 years. Um, what's up, Bone Factory? Here for 20 minutes. You know what? That's my fault. That's my fault. Usually, I would say that if I haven't started by 9, I'm not streaming for the night. Uh, but tonight I was like, nah, there's too much going on, and I looked at the clock and I needed to like prep and stuff, and I didn't prep earlier. But I said I don't care. Whenever I'm done prepping, I'm gonna go live. So it was 9:30. We go. So I apologize. That said, I think we should just probably get right into it, because like I said before, there's no shortage of news going on. What do we got? We got today, we're going to talk about Pentagon. The Pentagon, tasked with providing military options to ensure U.S. access to Panama Canal, memo says, including troop increases, even some working with Panamanian forces, but I thought there were no, I thought there wasn't any military in Panama, so I don't know what that means. We'll have to look into it. Hold on, let me see. Let me ask. Let me ask the Oracle, actually. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here, ask the Oracle. What sort of military does Panama have? What forces will the U.S. work with? It's not a real military. Oh, I see. Instead of a conventional military, Panama relies on the Panamanian Public Forces, Fuerza Pública de Panama, for national security and law enforcement. These forces operate under the Ministry of Public Security and encompass several key agencies: the National Police, the National Border Service, National Aerial Naval Service, which handles air and sea, including search and rescue, institutional. So it sounds like they have a military in all but name, where it's like, okay, do you have a military? No, we don't have a military. We abolished it. Well, then who protects your borders? Our border patrol. Who protects your air and water? Like, what if you had to like do something like our Department of Air and Sea? So like an Air Force and Navy? Nope. Department of Air and Sea. I'm sure there's some difference, but whatever. I bet we can get more military with the LGBTQ plus community. Oh wait, I'm saying, that's a kind of a weird one, right? Like, it's like trans are not allowed to serve anymore openly in the military. And it's like, God damn it, you motherfuckers. But then, like, nah, it doesn't really do anything but hurt, because you either, if you can't work for the military, that's kind of a silver lining. You know what I mean? On the backside, like, they're saving you. Trump is inadvertently saving you. But what I feel bad for is the people who are not going to get out, and now they have to live a lie and not transition so they keep their job. That's fucking shitty. That sucks. Gavin Newsom. So the Democratic Party is trying to make a pitch towards the conservatives. I feel like we tried that during the elections. It didn't work, but apparently they're still doing it. People like Gavin Newsom is having people like, damn, too early for that. I just pressed start streaming. Can't do that. Charlie Kirk on the show, out there talking about how, yep, he has a good point about trans shit. So that sucks. U.S. Senate passes the bill today. Chuck Schumer votes yes. Everybody's pretty mad at Chuck Schumer and the 9 other Democrats who voted yes. But at this point, can anybody be surprised? Mahmoud Khalil, a Columbia student married to a U.S. citizen and a permanent resident with a green card, arrested. On what charges, you ask? None. No charges. Just accusations from our dumbass president. Hamas says it will release Eden Alexander, the last living American hostage, today. That's good. U.S. and Israel. Oh, this one's. U.S. and Israel look to Africa for moving Palestinians uprooted from Gaza. So they're trying to take everybody in Gaza, and they're talking to some African countries to decide who will take them. And then the U.S. is added to the international watch list for rapid decline in civic freedoms. Yes. Dan's about to find out tokens get spent. Yep. I don't know. I really just don't understand the mindset behind any of this. I had an idea. I had a thought, a conspiracy that, and I'm not saying this is what's happening. I'm admitting it's a conspiracy theory, but like in my mind, I wonder if they lost the election on purpose and they're trying to court conservatives on purpose because they saw what happened during the summer BLM. They saw how people reacted to Luigi, and I'm telling you, I might have said this already, but they saw, especially the reaction to Luigi, they saw that shit and go, okay, all right. I don't think we're too far from an old French Revolution, and they're like, we cannot keep going the way we're going. So how do we stop this? Let's get some dumb fuck like Donald Trump in office. He will wreck everything. He will make everyone's lives worse. And only the worst people that America has to offer. We saw them debate Sam Cedar on Monday. Only the worst people are gonna like it, and then they're gonna be begging for Obama, right? An Obama type. They're gonna be begging, like, man, remember when we used to like drone strike and destabilize third world countries? Remember when we like helped overthrow Honduras? Man, I miss Obama. Because I didn't even know we overthrew Honduras, Libya. Dems have never had a backbone. Corporate Democrats are why I became an independent. They lost me after they cheated Bernie out of a presidential nomination twice. Well, now they're looking for a new minority leader. We'll see what happens with that. Some people are screaming for AOC to run, and others are talking about Bernie Sanders. For the Senate, but you know what I'm saying. Let's see. Don't forget about Robert Moore's rape indictment of a 12-year-old at the time. I'm telling you, people are gonna be begging for that. People are gonna be begging. They're gonna be like, look, I know, drone striking American citizens and pardoning your friends. I just need Trump out of here. That's what people are gonna start doing. Because I have no faith in the rest of the citizens of this country to actually put their foot down, to look at this and go, no, everything is fucked up. All my Democrats that I thought, right, like this 4 years should radicalize every fucking progressive that doesn't want to call themselves socialist, right? That liberal progressive, right? That one that's like the kind of liberals that I can kind of get along with, as long as we don't talk about capitalism, right? Like, but let's go ahead and get this kicked off. We're already late, and we're gonna watch Sam Cedar argues with morons. No.
Now, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. 2 federal judges, one in California, one in Maryland, on Thursday ordered 19 federal agencies to rehire some 20,000 probationary workers who'd recently been fired as part of President Trump and Elon Musk's massive government layoffs. The pair have also been blocked from further axing those agencies, including the Education Department, which announced this week it was reducing its workforce by roughly 1/2. The measures provide some temporary relief as labor groups, Democratic attorneys general, and others challenge the White House's attempt to dismantle the federal government. Separately, on Thursday, another federal judge ordered Elon Musk and a so-called Department of Government Efficiency to hand over documents related to Doge's operations. The case was brought by 14 Democratic attorneys general and argues Doge has been unconstitutionally ordering the mass federal layoffs. In a surprise turnabout, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer announced he's voting for a Republican measure to keep the government funded, splitting from the majority of the Democratic caucus, which had been poised to block the bill. Schumer argued that letting the government shut down would cause even more harm to people.
Appreciate
Sorry
you.
I am late. Great to S you on and everyone here.
For sure. S you on. Does the AI is not able to read C, the word C? I appreciate it, Dr. Midnight. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the Bezos bucks with the Prime subscription. By the way, I haven't done anything with it yet, but if you connect your Twitch to Discord, I have it set that if you're a Twitch subscriber, you get a role. And I'm trying to think about what that role would do. Right now, you're just in a separate category on the right, so like you can just flex on people. But I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. What's going on, CE Rouse?
And give free rein to President Trump and Elon Musk to further dismantle federal agencies.
Chuck Schumer said the reason why I am voting for this is because I'm going to prevent a shutdown. Basically saying, if we let this shut down, they're going to put it on us, and then we're going to lose. Ignoring the fact that everyone in the Democratic Party wanted him to vote no. But, I mean, he knows what we want better than him.
Most Democrats say the continuing resolution would also be a blank check for the White House and will defund essential food, education, and health care programs. It's not clear yet which other Democrats will support Schumer's move, other than Senator John Fetterman, who had already announced he would vote in favor of the funding package. At least 8 Democrats need to back the measure alongside Republicans for it to pass. The news left many House Democrats incensed, including New York Congressmember Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who's been calling on her supporters to ramp up public pressure on Democrats to vote down the bill. She addressed reporters from a Democratic policy.
I love how like every session there are like 5 to 10 Congress people that are just Republicans, right? And I don't mean that in like liberals or fascists too type shit, right? I'm talking about you are in line with all the party bullets of the Republican Party, and yet you ran on the Democrat ticket and won. Like, what do you... That should be like... I feel like that should be illegal. Like, you should be... stripped of your party if you can't align with the party.
Policy retreat in Leesburg, Virginia.
Just to see Senate Democrats even consider acquiescing to Elon Musk, I think it is a huge slap in the face, and I think that there is a wide sense of betrayal.
Meanwhile, young students, parents, and teachers from D.C. schools rallied at Senate offices Thursday to speak out against the spending measure, which they warn will trigger a devastating $1 billion cut to education and other services in the Capitol. Here in New York, police arrested some 100 protesters as the group Jewish Voice for Peace led a major sit-in protest inside Trump Tower to call for the release of detained Palestinian activist, recent Columbia University graduate Mahmoud Khalil. Those arrested include Jewish elders, descendants of Holocaust survivors, and students. Demonstrators donned red T-shirts with the message, "Jews say stop arming Israel," as they took over the lobby of the Manhattan skyscraper. This is Nate Cohen, a member of Jewish Voice for Peace, speaking outside Trump Tower.
We know that fascist regimes try these things. They test these cases. They try to see if people will comply, if people will roll over and allow them to force this kind of illegal, undemocratic activity on us. And we believe that it's deeply important to stand up in these kinds of moments.
I do think that AOC gets a little bit too much hate. It's not for nothing. I don't think the people who give her shit or, she lost the endorsement of the DSA for a reason, right? But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Why wouldn't we want somebody like AOC? And that's that kind of shit that I think that kind of like bugs me about some people that are like, okay, I'm on board with pushing back against voting for Harris, right? Even though I did, I fully support that. But I'm like, you don't want AOC in charge? Come on now.
To say that we will not sit idly by, we will not comply, never again means right now, never again means for everyone. What happened to Mahmoud should never have happened, and we're not going to let it happen to anyone else.
We'll go to that protest where President Trump first announced his candidacy in 2015 after headlines. Also Thursday, the Council on American Islamic Relations filed a new lawsuit on behalf of Mahmoud Khalil and other Columbia students against Columbia University and a U.S. House committee for respectively disclosing and requesting student records. A lawyer for CARE said, quote, "No student should fear that their private information will be handed over to politicians who seek to punish advocacy for Palestinian human rights," unquote. This all came as Columbia announced it had expelled, suspended, and revoked the diplomas of a number of students who took part in a campus anti-war protest last spring. The protest saw students take over a school building and rename it Hinz Hall in honor of Hind Rajab, a 6-year-old girl killed by Israeli soldiers in Gaza, along with her family. Also on Thursday, the Trump administration issued a letter to Columbia demanding a list of immediate next steps in order to open discussions on restoring $400 million in government funding that was rescinded less than a week ago. The steps include banning face masks, ramping up its law enforcement authority, and placing the Middle East, South Asian, and African Studies Department under academic receivership or external oversight. In other related news, Harvard law students overwhelmingly passed a referendum calling on Harvard to divest its more than $50 billion endowment from, quote, weapons, surveillance technology, and other companies aiding violations of international humanitarian law, including Israel's genocide in Gaza and its ongoing illegal occupation of Palestine, unquote. Moscow said President Trump and Putin will discuss on the phone a possible 30-day ceasefire in Russia's war on Ukraine, following Russian talks with the U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff. On Thursday, Vladimir Putin signaled he's open to a truce proposal as he listed a series of conditions and concerns around ending the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
But who will give orders to cease hostilities? And what will be the price of such orders? Do you imagine almost 2,000 kilometers of front line? Who will figure out who and when in the field of 2,000 kilometers had broken the ceasefire? And then who will blame who in violation of this agreement?
He knows it's going to be him, but he's already setting up, you know what I mean? He's pre-gaming the whole situation to be able to go. Like, just think about it. As soon as, somebody, whoever, no one's going to know, right? Watch. I bet they'll say we do the first one, and nobody's going to be able to know. That's a problem. Why are Dems so spineless as a group? Here's the real answer, the actual no shit answer. Dems are spineless as a group because they all serve the same system. right? They all participate and work towards maintaining an imperial power that is the United States. That's why. And when I say that, I don't mean to be like, dramatic with it. I mean, like, literally, that they have stocks, they have wealth, they have to keep lobbyists happy. They don't want to lose their seat because this is how they are making tons and tons of money. Whenever they have these whole ass websites about how these people come into office and then suddenly become way more wealthy than they ever were, right? There are some people who don't do that, right? AOC doesn't enrich herself. Bernie Sanders doesn't enrich herself. There are plenty of people who do not do that, but unfortunately, they are the minority. They are the ones who are called fringe and far left. Everybody else is bought and paid for. So nobody could ever truly fight hard because they will lose their money. Why doesn't that happen to Republicans, though? Why can't Republicans go full, ideological? How come they're allowed to? And the answer is because we live in a white supremacist nation. It's kind of like I put out a TV show, right? If I put out a TV show no one wants to see, it'll flop. But if I put out a TV show 10% of the country wants to see, that's a huge hit. What's 10% of the country? 34 million people are watching my shit. So Republicans don't have to appeal to everybody. Just enough to win the electoral vote. The electoral college. And right now, where we live in, we have not done away with racism. We live in a white supremacist nation. We're still an imperialist nation. We're still a capitalist nation. And because of all these points, if you are a Democrat who believes that this system is the right system to be in, you'll never seek change. That's why whenever leftists say, don't even vote, right? They're like, when we start talking about like anarchists, right? They're like, it doesn't even matter. Help your community. I don't vote. If I vote, it's going to be for, Green Party or somebody who doesn't win anyway, but it's my principle, right? Because if you vote Democrat, you're still voting for somebody to maintain the system, right? And I know the argument otherwise. I'm not saying that they're right or that it makes complete sense. I understand. I like how Ole put it. You're voting for the person who will be weakest against your efforts to make change. I like that a lot. I do like that. When she said that, I was like, man, that makes a lot of sense. However, I'm still not going to. When we look at what the United States is and what we have to choose from the Democratic Party, it's like, this shit is never going to change. A white nationalist utopia is a dystopia for everyone else. 100%. 100%. If we have elections 2028, can you imagine the Democratic primaries? Is going to be wild. The Democratic primaries are going to be real wild and very upsetting to someone. If playing Marvel Rivals has taught me anything about life, it's that when you lose, it's always somebody else's fault. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't. Whoever gets the primaries, there's going to be a contingent of people who wanted a very specific person that will just cry corruption, and maybe they'll be right. Who knows? But it's just like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? The system is fucking corrupt, right? Hey, whenever there's like a legal opinion that's given or a legal decision that is made, and everybody else sees that a huge injustice just happened, what do people like to say? What do people like that post a lot say? They go, the system isn't broken. The system is operating as designed. Right? We've all heard that before. That's not anything profound or new. We always talk about the system is working as designed. If we are already at that point to be able to understand that this injustice that we're living in now, right? The fact that if Dems want to keep power, they have to fucking play patty cake with white supremacists because that's the only way for them to keep their power that they have now, right? Because we know that even within the Democratic Party, there's white supremacist money in there, right? Or even if we wanted to like pretend that the Democratic side, which is not fucking true, even if we wanted to pretend that they weren't racist, they are 100% classist, right? And we see that. And so they're either going to be class traders or race traders or just people who will completely betray you. And when you understand that this system is operating as designed, when we see injustice, the question is, how do you think you can vote yourself out of that? That is the system. I'll continue to vote. I'll just never be excited to do it. You know, it's just I'm gonna participate, but I'm not gonna ever have any illusions that whoever I'm voting for is going to make a change, right? The department head of education is taking out her aide for her husband by destroying the Department of Education. Yeah. You know what's funny? I don't know if I told you all this, but my father-in-law, one of my father-in-laws, apparently knows her. Their family's a friend because he's like stupid rich from the Northeast or something. And he's a big Trumper. And I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. WWE, huh? That's awesome. Oh, she's a super nice lady. She's a wonderful lady. She's gonna do a really good job. And And I'm like, you can't tell these people nothing.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky accused Putin of manipulation, explaining, quote, Putin often does this. He says
I'm down. I'll do it.
No directly, but he does it in such a way that only delays and makes normal decisions impossible, unquote. NBC News is reporting President Trump has directed the Pentagon to develop proposals to advance his threats to seize the Panama Canal. The U.S. Southern Command's reportedly drafting potential plans to increase U.S. military presence in Panama and partner more closely with Panamanian forces in an attempt to diminish China's influence and cut off its access to ports in the Panama Canal. NBC News report is based on the accounts of two U.S. officials. Panamanian officials responded saying, quote, our sovereignty over the Panama Canal is absolute and not the basis of any negotiation, unquote. The Panama Canal Authority is run entirely by the Panamanian government, not China, as Trump has falsely claimed. Meanwhile, Trump was asked about his threats to annex Greenland during an Oval Office meeting with the NATO Secretary General, Mark Rutte. Trump's reply, quote, I think it will happen, unquote. During their meeting, Rutte praised Trump and vowed to keep rallying NATO members to increase military spending. Syria's transitional president, Ahmed al-Sharaa, signed a temporary constitution Thursday, declared the start of a new history for Syria. Ahmed al-Sharaa, who led the rebel offensive that toppled Bashar al-Assad in December, said the new constitution maintains Islamic law and that the head of the state must be Muslim, as well as...
By the way, C. Rouse, have you heard about that leftist mayoral, the dude running for mayor? Have you heard about this dude? Hold on, let me pull him up real quick. Like, because I retweeted him the other day. So where is it? I know there's a couple of you who live in New York. I remember, like, I know you said that you're in New York. Oh yeah, right here. New York Assemblyman Zoran Mamdani. I'm gonna have to turn on the volume for this. Look at this. This dude right here is running for mayor. This dude was. I'd be so excited. I'm actually going to. Somebody actually made a good idea because I don't have anybody in Georgia that I'm excited about like that. This dude. See, no stream. Thank you, Mama. This stream is this stream. Yeah, here we go. I'm actually gonna see what I can do remotely, like do phone banking for him or something.
How many more New Yorkers will not charge? Do you believe in the First Amendment? Do you believe in the First Amendment, Tom Homan? How many more New Yorkers will the judge let target?
And you know that's just not acting. Like, he cares. He's talked about free buses, and then suddenly Eric Adams puts that on his deal. Like everything that he has on his site, between Chris Cuomo and Eric Adams, they'll like take his stuff and then add what they want to do. So like Eric Adams talking about free transportation, public transportation. But man, that's how you know he's gonna lose, though, right? Yeah, he's gonna lose because he really is. He is really about that life, and they're not gonna let somebody like that win. There's no way. I am too cynical. That reminds me of a video game I saw on a Wolfenstein game set in the alternate 1960s alternate America. The YouTuber made a point about how American people were very polite with their bigotry, especially the white woman in the game. That was Linda. Man, you are not lying. You are not lying. It's getting less polite, though, right? That kind of goes back to what I was saying before about like what people are gonna want after these 4 years. Like, can we go back to like regular racism? Can we go back to like people yelling the N-word at me because I cut them off, instead of like wondering if I'm gonna get shot walking down the street?
Was enshrining rights of women, the press, and freedom of expression. The document signing came as Israel launched airstrikes on the capital, Damascus. Israel's defense minister has threatened to occupy parts of Syria for an unlimited period after deploying its troops following Assad's fall. Meanwhile, the UN warns entire families have been killed in recent sectarian attacks in Syria's coastal region, which is home to the Alawite community. Many have fled across the border to Lebanon, seeking safety.
We stayed at home. We didn't go out. We didn't even stand in front of the windows. We shut the curtains, and we didn't go out at all. All the doors were locked, but we haven't slept for 3 nights. Gunshots, a lot of them, a lot of gunshots. We're not accustomed to that. May God help us.
You want to know something funny that I just thought about? Totally off topic. Look at this woman on screen. Did you know that according to the U.S. Census, I had no idea. Somebody said this. I doubted it, so I had to go look it up. I learned something new recently. According to the U.S. Census, she's counted as white. People from the Middle East and North Africa, Arab, Persian, Afghan, regardless of how much melanin they have in their skin or not, are categorized as white. And it makes me think, because they allow that option for Hispanics as well. You could put Hispanic, which is not a race, that's marked for ethnicity, and then you can choose your race. I will only pick something if they have an option for mixed race. I will put mixed race. I don't put anything else. Or I'll just leave it blank if they don't have mixed race. That's it right there. That was like the thing that got, like, I was like, when they start talking about like what percentage, we talk about it all the time, right? 80-something% of the U.S. is still white, or 80% of this district is white, or whatever. I'm like, is it though? What if it's more like 60-something%? And they bumped these numbers up because they were adding all these melanated people. You know what I mean? Wild. Like when we start talking about living in a simulation, like I feel like we actually live in a simulation sometimes. Wild. They have non-white Hispanic. Well, I mean, who's they? Like I every time somebody asks for I put that classification, they're gonna have something different, you know. Sometimes they have I've seen Puerto Rican on the ethnicity, and then sometimes it's just Latino. Like it's always different. But yeah, sometimes I'll mark 3. Really fuck their heads up. I'll be like, white, black, indigenous. Figure that out, bitches.
Argentina's far-right security minister is facing mounting calls to resign over the violent police response to a protest against President Javier Milei's austerity measures and worsening poverty. Over 1,000 riot police were deployed to the streets of Buenos Aires Wednesday in an attempt to crack down on protesters who were tear-gassed and shot with rubber bullets and water cannons. A photographer was left in a coma. Recent protests have been led by retirees who are demanding secure pensions and access to free medications. Cuba's released 553 prisoners despite the collapse of an agreement with the United States that would have seen the easing of sanctions on the island. The deal with the Biden administration was brokered by the Vatican and came to light in January when President Biden announced he'd lift the state sponsor of terrorism designation for Cuba. The measure was quickly reversed by Trump after his inauguration.
Of course he did.
In
Of course he
related news,
did.
The Trump administration.
Of course he did. They were this close to being able to trade and to feed their people and to keep electricity on the island. They were this close. But they made the grave error. You know what their error was? Do not allow free markets and capitalism here. That's what it was. Speaking of, when the Obama administration overthrew Honduras, it was for the same exact reason. Fun fact. It's like the South back in the day counting black people as 3/5 to goose pop. Yep, for political gains, but no rights for the slaves. 1,000%.
Administration's reportedly considering including Cuba and Haiti on a list of countries that could be subjected to a sweeping new travel ban. In other immigration news, the Trump administration's resumed placing asylum-seeking families in detention, restarting a practice that caused the death of at least 6 migrant children during Trump's first term. The nonprofit group Raíces is reporting at least 14 immigrant families, some with children as young as a year old, are currently jailed at a facility in Karnes County, Texas, after being apprehended near the Mexican-Canadian borders. The families are from Colombia, Romania, Iran, Angola, Russia.
Look at those kids. You know what I love, man? I kind of miss that. I miss these kids. Kids are fucking resilient. Kids are awesome sometimes. Like sometimes I want to Spartan kick them, especially when they got like boogers all over their face and shit, and they haven't washed their hands in 7 weeks. But other times I'm like, look at this. Look at these kids. They're literally in a fucking cell, all smashed together, because their parents dared come here for a better life to work for fucking peanuts, and they're just having fun, laughing, playing.
Armenia, Turkey, and Brazil. Family detention have been largely suspended, though not abolished, under the Biden administration. The facility where the families are being held is run by the private company Geo Group, which has been repeatedly accused of abuse, including medical neglect. This comes as the Justice Department has dropped a Biden-era sexual abuse lawsuit against Southwest Key, the largest provider of housing for unaccompanied immigrant children. The move comes after the Health and Human Services Department said it had stopped contracting Southwest Key services. Survivors of abuse said workers forced children to perform sexual acts and pose for nude photos while threatening them with retaliation.
What the fuck?
And longtime Democratic Congressmember Raul Grijalva died Thursday from complications from cancer treatment. For decades, Grijalva represented Arizona's 7th congressional district, a vast border region that included his hometown of Tucson. He was a leading progressive voice who championed immigrant rights and environmental justice. Grijalva was the longest-serving co-chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus and a member of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus. Grijalva's father immigrated from Mexico through the Bracero program, which allowed agricultural workers to temporarily come to the U.S. between the early 40s and 60s. Democracy Now! Spoke to Congressmember Grijalva in 2017, just days before Trump was inaugurated for his first term.
When the public comes into the discussion, when they are part of it, when they put that kind of pressure on, and that's part of the strategy that I think going forward is so important. Those of us that are in Congress that are opposed to what's going on are a voice, but the real power in holding back some of the worst instincts of Trump and the majority in the House and in the Senate is going to come from people themselves.
Arizona will have to hold special elections to pick Raul Grijalva's successor. And those are some of the headlines. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman.
Check this shit out. American girl with brain cancer reportedly deported while on the way to Houston for treatment. A 10-year-old girl, along with her siblings and parents who are from Mexico and had been living in Texas without legal status for more than a decade, were detained in early February at an immigration checkpoint in South Texas. I'm trying to figure out why they are calling her American. Was she born here? I mean, it's not that matters, right? It's bad. Was she? So he's already doing it. He's doing the thing. Like, he's deciding to deport even though birthright citizenship has not been rescinded. I want my children to be able to access the medical care they need to attend their schools and live their lives in the only country they know as home. They are American citizens. It is their right, but it is also their right to be raised by their parents in a home. A CBP spokesperson said Friday the agency cannot comment on specifics on the case, citing privacy reasons, while also saying the nonprofit's account is inaccurate. Oh, I'm sure. I'm fucking sure. The facts as reported are inaccurate. When someone is given expedited removal orders and chooses to disregard them, they will face the consequences as outlined by the expedited removal process for individuals with removal orders. The Texas Civil Rights Project said the family had previously made multiple trips past the same immigration checkpoint without issues, saying letters from their doctors and lawyers sufficed. Not under Trump. Trump said, brain cancer? Well, you better pray on it. You better pray on it. 'Cause I don't give a fuck what kind of cancer you got. Apparently, he doesn't even give a fuck that she was born here. It doesn't say that. I mean, they're calling her American, so that makes sense. But I wish they would highlight, the fact that she was born here. See, the 10-year-old girl, along with her siblings and parents who are from Mexico and had been living in Texas without. So is this the 10-year-old? This is so poorly written, because this who are from Mexico and had been living in Texas without legal status. Is that the 10-year-old girl's siblings and parents? Or is that the 10-year-old siblings and parents who are from Mexico who had been living in Texas without legal status? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that's just the way my brain works. Everything Dump is doing and attempting to do is grounds for impeachment. He should be rotting away in a prison cell, not sitting. Oh man, I think he. I'll say this. Let's be careful. I say he deserves. He doesn't deserve prison. He doesn't deserve prison. Let's just leave it at that. Pentagon tasked with providing military options to ensure U.S. access. Yeah, exactly. Pentagon tasked with providing military options to ensure U.S. access to Panama Canal, memo says. So I was talking to Maneater last night as I was kind of digesting this, because one thing that I like to do is I tried to take this information and I tried to be as unemotional about it. Like what is real about this, right? It kind of reminds me of the Nazi salute shit. There was a dude during, I don't know I can't remember if this is 2016 or this past, it's all fucking blends together now in my head. But there was a dude who was sitting behind Trump one time. And at the end of the speech, he stands up and he does this. He puts his hands out, right? And his fingers are open, and his hand goes like this back and forth, but it does it like a little bit, and everybody starts losing their mind. Look, the guy behind him just did a Nazi salute. Like, do I want to defend Donald Trump? No, but that guy didn't do a Nazi salute. He fucking waved. Right? It's like, come on, calm the fuck down. Same thing, but then when Elon Musk, they're like, nope, that's a Nazi salute. Fucking arm bent, straight out, fingers together, a fucking Nazi salute. Right? You're not gonna fucking gaslight me into thinking otherwise. I was trying to do that with this. So I'm gonna give you all some information. And I remember I talked about this a little bit when they were talking about the classified documents, Naho case. The United States has has plans for many, many different things, right? And then some parts of those plans are classified secret, and some parts of the plans are classified top secret. And they include lots of scenarios that you might be able to guess if you tried to guess, but other ones that you would probably never guess and would think that they are not realistic. But it is common for us to establish plans from what would trigger this plan, what is phase one, how many troops do we need, which units go, etc., etc., etc. And so when I first heard about this whole thing, I was like, developing a plan doesn't mean you're going to do anything. But this is Trump. And then I thought to myself, okay, there are plans, again, there are plans out there that I know about that I don't feel like going to jail, so I'm not going to talk about them. But there are plans out there that if I said them, you'd be like, oh, really? We got a plan for that? That's fucking wild. For what? You know, blah, 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 blah. But the point is that you don't know about them. And so when I saw that Trump, like this, like the day, like, boom, there's this thing and Pentagon says blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, there's a reason why it's out. And there's a reason why you know. It's because he wants you to know. The government wants you that this information to come out. This is just my assessment. This is my guess. I don't have like, you know, some inside source or anything. But my guess is, given what I know about, they're called O plans, right? Operation plans. Given what I know about O plans, I think that he put that out on public because he is trying to put pressure on Panama. He's trying to scare them. He is signaling to both his voters and Panama, look, I'm that dude. I will fuck you up. Right? Because he likes to play that game. Trump's a megalomaniac, he's gonna do it. He wants a war. The government wants me to crash out. How many scenario plans do they beta test in foreign countries? If there's any beta testing that happens, it's gonna be in large scale exercises. That's where they're gonna beta test stuff, right? They're gonna have plans, and that's why the plans for exercises are also classified. Even though it's fake, they'll use fake countries, you know, and fake locations. It'll be on top of a real map of a real place, but then they'll call it some fictional country, and then we'll practice doing the thing, and those plans are classified because, yeah, we are practicing the plans. But if you mean like, do we ever like invade a country or some shit? You know, and nah, it's gonna happen. As far as I know, anyway. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know, if we're actually invading a country, those are plans getting executed, not tested. What's the plan when somebody pulls that designated survivor opening scene at the state of the? What? Designated survivor opening scene at the designated survivor. Oh man! Wow, why did I stop watching that? Damn. I want to try to start that again. Did it get stupid or something? I got a new extension on my browser that I'm really happy for. It's called Notes. And I just got to click it. I can write myself a note. I don't got to open up nothing else. I'm going to find my pad. Designated survivor. That is not the U.S. military, so I will say I have no idea. That's going to be like a Secret Service type shit. That's going to be... I'll tell you what. Every motherfucking base is going to go into THREATCON Delta or Force Protection Condition Delta. Terrorist level is going to go to red. That shit is going to be, everything's going to be locked down. Airspaces are going to be shut off. Airports are going to be shut off. That shit, I mean, we would live in actual martial law or what would effectively be martial law, right? They would set curfews. There wouldn't be any traveling. That shit would be, threat level midnight. 100%. Did it got canceled? Maybe that's what I heard. Maybe I didn't want to keep going because then it got canceled. I'm like, it's not giving in. How many people from outside the U.S. are just going to be so pissed off that they just going to either lone wolf or work as multiple small groups to do some particular kind of actions against the U.S. government for revenge? Marshall, or Marshall? I'm pretty sure it's the third one. No, I need to know. Like, I know you're joking right now, but also I want to know. So, I was right. It's the third one. Missionary law. That's a pretty legendary first time chat. Like, I've never said a word in this motherfucker, but I got something for it. I got something for their ass. Welcome to the channel. I was just about to answer. a question and I lost it. Anyways. Yeah. Is Trump going to do this? I don't know. I do think that I don't, maybe it's cope. Maybe Manning is right. Maybe it's cope and I just don't want to believe that he'll actually move forces on a fucking country that doesn't have a military. What? I remember Mike Pillow wrote the wrong one down during Trump's attempt to hold power. Wrong what down? Oh, that's funny. Oh, Dr. Midnight said, oh yeah, you're right. Man, it's right there highlighted too. Charles Stewart, what would I be without you? All right. Here is something that I say a lot. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm doing American exceptionalism. Hey. Thanks, Dr. Midnight, for a gifted tier 1 sub to the true hero. That's what's up. I appreciate you. Dr. Midnight has given 100 gifted subs in this channel. That was the true hero. You are the 100th gift from Dr. Midnight. Should feel special. Should get a plaque or something. What I'm about to say is not American exceptionalism. What I'm about to say is nothing to do with we're still badass. Blah, 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 blah. I say this a lot, and I'm sure when I start talking, I'm like, oh yeah, he always says this shit. The United States is not the country to fuck with. I'm really sorry for people who have it in their mind that because the country, half the country are full of dumb fuck, ignorant, racist, we're look who is leading us. You know what I mean? You look at Trump and you look at Elon Musk and you look at that little boy who follows Donald Trump around like Pinocchio. He's as a vice president, and you think to yourself, there's no way that country, bro, we spend a metric fuck ton of money on defenses. We have countless satellites. We have drones in the air at all times. We control the global market. I wanted to put exactly, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. So I wanted to make a correction. Because I remember when I was talking about Ukraine and, man, they're so crazy about how the United States makes so much money that if the United States pulls out, the EU won't be able to back them. No, that's not why. That's not why. I got it wrong. The reason that they'll have to not support Ukraine as well is actually worse than that. It's not about not being able to afford to fill the space U.S. left. It's about the fact that they won't fill the space U.S. left. They're begging the U.S. not to abandon Ukraine, because if the U.S. abandons Ukraine, the rest of the EU will have to follow for their own economic good, because the United States controls the global market. Like, we could talk about, like, there's terrorists and then there's, there's counter terrorists and there are ways for certain countries to stand up for themselves, like Canada's doing. But at the end of the day, the United States controls the global currency, at least for its allied, right? BRICS is doing their own thing. There's another allied deal. I think it's more for military, but between like Iran, China, and Russia, and then some smaller, countries that used to be in the USSR. So that's what it is. So going back to what I said, going back to Dr. Midnight's question, do I think that there are other people in the world who will try to attack us or, take small groups or something crazy? Yeah. I'll tell you, I'll go further. They already have. And we stopped them. And we don't tell anybody we stopped them, because when we find out some shit's about to happen and then they're stopped, that lets the enemy know our capabilities, right? And we can't let that secret out. We can't let them know that we have some fucking machine on Mars that is being able, I'm just making up shit, but we can't let them know that, we were able to listen to that conversation. Yes, you were 3 stories underground. Yes, you fucking, used fucking a code and used a cup with string attached to another cup to transmit the code. But we got a machine that was able to intercept that. You know what I mean? And if we tell them we stopped this terrorist attack, then they go, oh shit, now we know how and then they don't do it. No state is going to attack the United States. None. Not China, not Russia, not anybody. And not even because of nukes. Because a global economic crash would be catastrophic for everybody. And nobody's going to do it. Putin just wants the vibranium in Ukraine. Well, shit. That's what Trump wants. Exactly. They know who the big dog economically and militarily. They can try, but they will regret it. Yeah. And it's not like I'm rooting for the U.S. or anything, in that situation. Like, I wish that we didn't have the stranglehold on the global market. I wish we fed children and provided medical care for our citizens rather than dominate the entire fucking planet militarily. Like, I would fucking much rather that. Like people act like there's only 2 options. Either you dominate the planet militarily, or you're overrun by Nazis. Like, another country can come take you over. What? There's some in-between shit there. You know what I mean? We can lower it and still have a powerful military and then have trillions more dollars to feed people. Nah. And we're going to get to that spending bill in a second. The Trump administration formally asked Pentagon officials to create credible military options to ensure unfettered American access to the Panama Canal. One of several new directives outlined in what amounts to a major overhaul of U.S. strategic priorities, according to a new memo that was sent to senior leaders and reviewed by CNN. The United States military absolutely do not think that they will absolutely follow this order, and I think Panama will fold. I think Panama will fold. I think Panama will hope that the global, the international community will be able to, slap some sense into the United States. But I think Panama will fold because, like I've said before, I don't think that I don't envy any leader. Yeah, always. I don't envy any leader that is faced with a decision of standing up to the United States and then causing a direct famine or economic collapse in your country because you pissed off the United States. Or worse, cause the United States to fucking, put boots on the ground and take it over by military force. Like maybe you call their bluff, which is what Panama's doing. And then it's going to stay this, that. But as soon as that carrier group starts fucking floating their way, they'll be like, all right. It's fucking yours. What can you do? What can you do? They don't even have a military. What, how would they even fight back? I'll go to Panama. You going to be the next Che? Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. You remember that. When Panama folds, I brought you snacks. Oh man, what's going on, Mark Strike? Yeah, this is sad. For those who don't know about what's happening in the canal, I've actually was reading about it today, and it's pretty fucking stupid. It's like different levels of it's like an onion of stupid. There's layers to this stupidity. Because when we start talking about the Chinese influence that Trump is claiming, that Trump is claiming that there's Chinese influence on how the canal operates, Panama saying that is bullshit. Of course, if you support Trump, you're going to believe Trump because, of course, Panama would lie about that. Whatever. But here's the thing. There was a company, and I don't have it in front of me right now. Where is it? Let me see. There is a company called CK something or another. And, oh, no, it'll be over here. CK something or another. They're based out of fucking Hong Kong. Now, I know, like Hong Kong, China, what's the fucking difference, right? But there is. Hong Kong situation is not the same, very different, but similar to what's going on with Taiwan. China has a one China policy, right? Like, hey, Taiwan, according to China, Taiwan is China, Hong Kong is China, right? But when you go to Hong Kong and you go to Taiwan, many people there will say, nah, I'm Taiwanese, or I'm a Hong Konger. That company was from Hong Kong and is from an autonomous nation. I won't call them sovereign, but a nation that operates autonomously with their own government and their own economy. So much so because I was curious. I'm like, wait a minute. China calls themselves the People's Republic of China, right? They say that they are a communist nation. China would be able to shut down a sale because a Hong Kong company sold the two major ports at both ends of the canal to an American company, BlackRock, for tens of billions of dollars. So now a U.S. company owns the major ports on the north and south end of the canal on both ends. And China got mad at that Hong Kong company. And I thought to myself, like, why didn't China just say, no, you're not allowed to do that? Because whatever China says about this one China shit, Hong Kong's like, nah, we're Hong Kong. Like, okay, we'll say we're part of China if we want, but we still do what we want. We still have our own economy. We have our own government. And so it's not even China. Like Trump can't even get that right. But he knows the American people don't know the nuances between China and Hong Kong. Don't know that wasn't a Chinese company. It was a Hong Konger company. And they don't even own it anymore. So why are you still talking about China? The company from Hong Kong sold those 2 giant ports on the either side of the canal to an American company. Why are they still talking about it? It's stupid. It's stupid. There is a long line to go through the canal. According to Panama, it's open to everyone. Everyone's equal, first come, first serve. The claim is that companies that pay extra millions of dollars can cut in line, et cetera, et cetera. I don't think that's far-fetched. That's also true. I guess I'll give him. Oh, he torpedoed the. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. No appreciation. I don't think it's in the realm of impossibility to say that Panama's, probably lying about, because they're not. I'm not saying that the nation is doing this, but you're telling me there aren't individuals that work for that department that are gonna say no to fucking $10 million to let a ship cut? What Trump is wanting to do is like, nah, none of that. I want the United States to have priority in the canal all the time. If other people are going to use it, they're going to use it in a way that doesn't delay anything for the U.S., which means the U.S. goes back and forth however they want and can always cut the line whenever they're ready to ship. That's what the U.S. wants. And Panama's like, no, that's not what the canal's for. You're only saying that because the Chinese own the canal. The Chinese don't own the canal, homie. Matter of fact, the Hong Kong company, the company from Hong Kong, sold it. What are you talking about? And Trump goes, oh, yeah? Draw up plans for an invasion. This is what I'm talking about. Like, we are led by a complete fucking stupid person. All right. What's next? I wanted to see this real quick. It's only like 2 minutes.
It's been 25 years since Panama took over the U.S.-built Panama Canal. And there was never a dispute until now.
It was given away by the Carter administration for $1, but that agreement has been violated very severely. We didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
This guy.
But how much of this is based on fact? Adolfo Ahumada helped negotiate the canal treaty.
To begin with, the canal zone was not a gift. There was never a $1 payment. It was the outcome of a historic struggle of several generations of Panamanians to recover sovereignty of a state operating within our state.
Claims that the Panama Canal Neutrality Treaty was violated because of a Chinese company leasing 2 of its ports is now a moot point, since the company has just been bought by BlackRock, a U.S. multinational. But
remember, that company was not from China, it's from Hong Kong, which China would say is the same thing. Hong Kong would not.
While this has not satisfied President Donald Trump, the canal administrator remains firm.
We have not violated the terms and conditions of the Panama Canal treaties. The Chinese issue on the terminal ports is a non-issue because that is not part of the operation
it's all good.
of the Panama
Canal. Started late anyway.
That is a commercial issue and has been resolved as a commercial issue.
There is only one article in the Panama Canal treaties that gives the U.S. a direct role, and that is if the neutrality of this waterway is at risk. Neutrality is defined as the inability of all ships of all flags to be able to use this waterway. Only in that case, the United States has the responsibility to come to the aid of the canal to restore that neutrality. The government is adamant that there's no legal basis to reclaim the canal, which it insists belongs only to Panama. Former President Aristides Royo agrees.
The only way that the United States has to take back the canal is by force, not by law, no by any clause of the treaties.
And that right there, I promise you, Trump heard that shit and said, bet. That's how Trump is. He is a man-child. He is an insecure, petulant man-child. And I promise you that his order to the Pentagon to draw up those plans was done as a temper tantrum. How dare he say X, Y, and Z? And I love this shit. I hope they stick to it.
Force.
The last time.
If you just try to use your words to tell me to change something in the Panama Canal, that's not going to work, homie. You're going to have to come over here and take it.
The U.S. used military force in Latin America was in 1989 in Panama to overthrow its then military strongman.
During that time is when man-eaters, mother and father, met.
Whether this dispute will be settled through diplomacy, pressure, or force is the question. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Panama City, Panama.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.
That's right. Oh, Al Jazeera. We can't listen to them. They're anti-Semitic and hate Jewish people, apparently. You can't trust anything they say. This bill.
Signaled he'd vote to advance a Top Senate Democrat Chuck Schumer signaled he'd vote to advance a Trump-backed Republican stopgap funding bill Thursday in order to avoid a partial government shutdown. The bill to keep federal agencies funded past Friday sailed through the Republican-controlled House of Representatives on Tuesday. Schumer said Thursday his party would provide the votes to avoid a shutdown, doing so grudgingly, as many Democrats have said the bill shortchanges social safety net programs.
Republicans' nihilism has brought us to the brink of disaster. Unless Congress acts, the federal government will shut down tomorrow at midnight. I have said many times there are no winners in a government shutdown, but there are certainly victims, the most vulnerable Americans who rely on federal programs to feed their families, to access medical care, and to stay financially afloat. I believe it is my job to make the best choice for the country to minimize the harms to the American people. Therefore, I will vote to keep the government open and not shut it down.
Up until Wednesday, Schumer had said his caucus was unified in not letting the bill pass the Senate. In a last-minute gambit, Schumer earlier called for a one-month extension of existing spending that aimed to provide more time for appropriators to complete their funding bills for this year. But Democrats are unlikely to have the votes to pass such an amendment, even if it is allowed to be voted upon. Blocking the Republican bill that was passed by the House on Tuesday would have required the support of at least 41 of Schumer's Democrats. If that were the case, one Republican senator told Reuters, it would lead to, quote, 100% a Schumer shutdown. Democrats' wariness of a shutdown comes at the heels of Republican President Donald Trump's rapid-fire campaign to unilaterally shutter many federal operations, which Democrats say has caused disruption. Congressional brinksmanship, including repeated near misses with shutdowns and over the nation's $36 trillion in debt, has led to global ratings agencies downgrading the U.S. federal government's once pristine credit rating.
So this is interesting. No, he's a sensitive sack of testicles. So check this out. You know why people are super mad at him? Because you needed 3/5 of a vote to pass, was it cloture? However you said that word. To get to the final vote. You need 10. Straight Hour News, yeah, I like them. They're good stuff. They are good stuff. Straight Hour News, Democracy Now, and then what's the one from the one we used to watch all the time? I don't know why I don't watch that anymore. Maybe because I can't remember the name. They needed 10 more people than the Republicans had to get to 3/5. 10 more people. If no Democrat had voted yes on it, they would have gone into a government shutdown. Now, when we start talking about a government shutdown, is that bad? Well, of course. People don't go to work. People don't get paid. You know, I mean, this is a government shutdown is a big deal. It's a big deal. But I think if I had to guess what the strategy is to go take this out of the bill and you won't have a government shutdown. It's a way to stand up to Republicans because there aren't very many times where you need 3/5, right? Everything that happens in the House and Congress that just needs a majority vote is going to pass. Fuck the Democrats. Take a day off. Because they already had the majority vote. Nobody's going to vote against Trump and what he wants to do. But any time that there's a moment where you need 2/3 of the whatever, right, of everyone who's there, the House or the Senate, 3/5, that is an opportunity for Democrats to take power, to be able to go, now you need us. And now we're going to force your hand to do the right thing. And Schumer and 9 other Democrats said, nah, we're good. We'll vote for you. We'll give you the numbers you need. Now, to be fair, when we start talking about the Democrats, the rest of the, how many are there? 40, so 36. The 36 other Democrats voted no. But Schumer and 9 other Democrats voted yes. Or Schumer and 8 other Democrats and an independent. I don't know, actually. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. I made a post on Threads the other day naming everybody who voted for to endorse what's his face, RFK, and that bitch got 6 views. I made a post about it. I was like, okay, if something gets like 2 or 3 likes, that's fine, whatever. You know what I mean? They can't all be bangers. But when you show me it only got 6 views, and I'm sitting with 1,300 followers on Threads, or whatever it is, no, that's you not showing people. Like, Threads is fucking, it's on some bullshit. You know, it's still not Twitter, but still, they're on some bullshit. What was I going to look up? List of Democrats who voted for CR. I like that. Thanks, Time. See, even Time are a bunch of bitches. Here are the Democrats who helped who helped Republicans avert a shutdown. Chuck Schumer, obviously. John Fetterman, duh. And then Catherine Cortez. Cortez Masto. Dick Durbin, Brian Schatz of Hawaii. Those are some conservative Democrats over there. People don't realize that. Gary Peters, Maggie Hassan, Kristen Gillibrand, Jean Shaheen, as well as Angus King, a Maine independent. Yep. So remember that. Remember 2026. Just remember that in 2026. If you don't want to get involved in local politics, you always have shit-ass turnouts in 2026. I would say 2026 is more important than the presidency. That's what I would say. I don't understand how we have the entire United States, the world watches the American elections. The world. But it's the president. What can the president do if we had the House and Congress? Nothing. He can't do anything we don't want. And we could still force shit without him. Like, you send bills to him, he vetoes, and if you have 2/3 the vote, you pass the law anyway and say, fuck you, and it's passed. And so how the midterm elections to keep control of the House and Senate are not like way more important to people than they are now, I'll never know. I don't know. I'll never know. All right, let's see some of these fucking these clips. Because Gavin Newsom thinks that thinks this Charlie Kirk's I was going to try something clever, but I'll just fucking say what it is. Maneater was about to divorce Robo earlier, so I reminded her how. We could force if we take the midterms, but they've been so trash I can't trust them with a majority. Bro, can you imagine? This would be it. I almost want it to happen. Let's do some acceleration of shit right here. Can you imagine picking, having 2/3 of the vote, and then not doing the things that we need them to do? Still voting for Trump's agendas and shit? Man, burn this shit down. Cancel culture.
How about the book ban stuff? On a serious note, 4,240 books or titles, libraries and schools are banned in 2023. Is that not, as a conservative?
Well, it depends. I mean, I think we can both agree pornography should not be taught to 9-year-olds.
Fair point.
Okay,
Fair.
so that's a book ban.
All right. Well, there were some other books.
No.
Bill O'Reilly's
that
book
was the
banned.
Moms for Liberty contention. Time out.
Yeah.
I agree on Bill O'Reilly. The Moms for Liberty movement that you made a big thing of was just no porn to 10-year-olds.
Yeah,
we agree. So those books should be banned.
Well, okay.
So what we should do.
So what are you knowing about? Why wouldn't you want to talk about the other books? 'Cause clearly we're not talking about porn. Also, are we talking about porn, or are we talking about homosexuality, and you refuse to acknowledge that that's not a pornographic conversation to have?
Right now is every California school that has porn in their library should be kicked out.
Does that include the Bible?
Well, I wouldn't say the Song of Solomon is porn.
No, but I mean, some have made that point.
Oh,
is
weird.
That a fair point, or is it
I don't think that's fair
and as
at
a man
all.
of faith, and I deeply admire that about you.
Thank you.
Sincerely.
Yes, but no, I mean...
Yeah.
And I deeply admire that about you. Get off his dick.
Again, the Song of Solomon is rather risque.
No, it's
but what we're
very,
talking
so,
about
but-
in these books is not just the words, it's also the images. And again, your audience can look at the images themselves.
Okay.
It's highly graphic. But again,
But it seems a banning binge. I mean, at next level, sort of cancel culture.
But why do you think moms are doing that? Do you think it's because they want to have mind control, or do you
No,
think
I
that they
think-
have come across
I think there's-
incident of highly provocative material?
I love moms, but this moms, I mean, we don't have to get into Moms for Liberty. It
I mean, you
seems
brought up the book bans, though. I mean,
deeply organized.
Send me that link,
a
DSB.
larger, agenda. But that's my humble opinion.
No, but let me just, kind of complete the point, is that it's easy to just call it kind of a book ban, but when you actually have to read some of these books, it will take your breath away of some of this stuff, right? You're like, okay,
man, that's good, man. Gavin Newsom's like fucking, he's doing some hard hitting shit here. He's not letting Charlie Kirk get away with anything, because clearly the only problem that we're talking about is porn in grade school. That's what we're talking about here. And that is what the left is fighting for. Man, that would be a shame if somebody came on a Democrats podcast to try to sell the narrative that the book ban was simply about keeping porn out of grade school, and the Democrat let them do that. That would be fucking crazy. That would be crazy.
Teaching a 10-year-old how to put a condom on.
I know. I just have a problem with, who the hell is going to decide that? Government? I mean, Ron DeSantis is going to decide what I can read or say in the boardroom, in the classroom?
This is the exercise of politics, though. Yeah. The exercise of politics is the highest form of community because it blends morality and sociability. So what we do is we have discussion and elections, and we have boards and commissions, right? And we as a people say, okay, no porn for 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
And that's politics, right?
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Wait a minute. What are Democrats upset about right now? Jeez. Interesting. Haven't been to a library in a while, but don't they have a mature content section off like the video story? Right, but what they're talking about is school libraries. School libraries.
One of the things we saw in the last couple of years that the Democrats completely ignored, and your side was basically not acknowledging was happening, was the crisis that young people were experiencing.
Right.
That, I mean, it's the first time in America's history that a 30-year-old is going to have it worse off than their parents.
Right.
It's a breakdown of the social compact.
That's right.
They are the most alcohol addicted.
And whose fault is that?
Most drug addicted, most suicidal, most depressed, most medicated generation in history.
Right.
And the message that was largely being fed to a lot of young people was lower your expectations. You're not going to have the same American dream that your parents would have.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw this as an opportunity, especially with young men. And again, this got ridiculed a lot by the press that, they're creating this manosphere thing. Look, they're half of the population and necessary for any society and civilization to succeed, which is to have both strong men and strong women. And we went about that in a very unique and creative way. And again, the president became a cultural phenomenon.
There is
no matter
porn
what
there.
you threw at this guy, he rose above it. And you would even have to give him credit. I mean, facing 700 years in federal prison, states tried to kick him off the ballot. I know you spoke out against it, but California did have a faction that tried to kick him off the ballot, right?
That's right.
And despite all of that, of course, being shot, and that was kind of the crescendo of all of it, he kind of became this figure.
The shot that left no scar. It's magical. It's a miracle.
Of an American comeback story.
Yeah.
So he personified what a lot of young people, especially young men, wanted back in their politics.
Especially white and young men.
An ascendant rebel attitude against these institutions that have failed them so miserably.
Yeah.
One of the
This is why you don't have these people on. I don't know who the fucking unusual suspects are, but look at the title. Charlie Kirk eviscerates Gavin Newsom on his podcast. I don't even know what the topic's going to be, but I bet you money it's going to be something along the lines of Gavin Newsom's going to pretend to say something, critical of the conservatives. And like we just saw with something else, Charlie Kirk is going to do his YouTuber fucking, irrelevant bullshit with his tiny face and dolphin teeth. And there's going to be no pushback. Watch.
This is actually pretty hilarious.
Any Democrats you admire out there right now?
Democrats I respect. Bobby Kennedy I respect.
Bobby Kennedy.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Why are you laughing? Why are you smiling?
Because they're on our team now.
Why are your teeth so small? That's what I want to know. Why are you literally give me goosebumps when you smile? You look like a fucking titan.
Bobby Kennedy.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Look at it. Tell me he doesn't look like a titan. That is Aaron's mom's mouth right there.
Why are you laughing? Why are you smiling?
Because like they're on our team now because you guys kicked out like your best people. It's like the people that
your best people. Your best people is Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr. Oh man. Yeah, he definitely has dolphin teeth.
Is that Bobby Kennedy was a heterodox opinion on a thing that a lot of people were concerned about. Get him out. He's an anti-vaxxer. Yeah. Tulsi Gabbard, who is an anti-war. Get her out. She's a Russian agent. Yeah. You guys see how you have an unhealthy purification process? Revenge.
Because I could name two people who did not govern in accordance with Democratic policies. Get the fuck out of here. What a dumbass.
You're left with just a 31% approval rating and a bunch of people that are talking to each other.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're the ones that have Democrats in our cabinet winning the electoral majority vote because there needs to be said if Democrats are serious about being a majority party ever again, look at that ideological diversity.
This is actually pretty hilarious.
Yeah. And so they call that, I don't know why, I guess did they record it with like a potato and then re-upload it or something? Yeah. What is Elon's end game? Newsom asked Charlie Kirk to give Dems advice. Get better. All right, here is. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I hope you guys retreat.
Yeah, you kind of like the
more
advice.
For us.
You like the
there's no opposition. There's no activist spark. You guys are posting these cringe videos on social media.
What are the videos? What are the ones that
I don't know.
This
This like harmonious thing of like 22 senators all saying the same thing.
Didn't like that, yeah.
I didn't like it. Go ahead. Go do more of that.
What do you do?
Please.
But what do you do? Seriously, Charlie Kirk, give us some advice.
Get better ideas, Governor. To President Trump's credit, he also harmonized with the strategy by
get better ideas. And by better ideas, I mean, ideas I agree with. That's what the Democrats should do. Democrats should become Republicans.
Going on podcasting and using TikTok. He personified what a lot of young people, especially young men, wanted back in their politics, which was an ascendant rebel.
This right here will hurt the Dems 1,000 times worse than Sam Cedar helped the Dems. Because Sam Cedar doesn't even really he doesn't even like the Democrats. Like he's a leftist. It's just funny.
Attitude against these institutions that have failed them so miserably.
Yeah, he is a front runner for I don't know. I don't want to say front runner, but he is a name that comes up often for running for president in 2028.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Aren't blue. First one is called All Boys Aren't Blue. And I will quote from it. I put some lube on and got him on his knees. And I began to slide into him from behind. I pulled out of him and kissed him while he masturbated.
That's pretty graphic.
He asked me to turn over while he slipped a condom on himself. This was my ass, and I was struggling to imagine someone inside me. He got on top and slowly inserted.
They just let him read that whole thing out like that?
It was the worst pain I think I have ever felt in my life. Another much discussed book. I'm sure. The second is another much discussed book. I'm sure you're familiar with it. It's called Genderqueer. Okay. Let me read an excerpt from that. Quote, I got a new strap-on harness today. I can't wait to put it on you. It will fit my favorite dildo perfectly. You're going to look so hot. I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth. I'm going to give you the blowjob of your...
Okay, I think we get the point. But I'm gonna look up something because I have a theory. I have a theory, and then a potential hot take.
Your life.
Stop. We're good.
Then I want you...
Stop. What are you doing? Why don't you just fucking get off this motherfucker? There you go. Why isn't it letting me fucking scroll down?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
John Kennedy. All right. John Kennedy. All right, so here's the deal. Good night, Maneater. Wow, what? It's 11. It's Friday. Wow. Genderqueer, a memoir, a graphic novel has. This graphic novel has been the subject of numerous debates regarding its availability in school libraries. While some districts have included in their collections, others have removed it following challenges. All blue boys aren't blue. This memoir also faced challenges and bans in multiple schools. Excuse me. These books were primarily in high schools. That's what I figured. Considering the content appropriate for older students exploring complex themes related to identity and sexuality. That is what I was looking for. And that is what and here's my hot take. While it makes us adults uncomfortable, I think that when you are 15, 16, 17, having books in your high school that speak to a period in your life that is going to be very tumultuous. You're going through a lot of changes. You're going through puberty. You're going through a sexual awakening. You're trying to find yourself. When you look at psychology, the teenage years are where you are trying to discover who you are. What other people think of you is extremely important to you in this phase of development. And even though hearing him read those was effective, that was very effective to get these books banned. I don't care. I don't care. And I think those books are good for teenagers to read because these are books about exploring their sexuality. It's books that are not pornographic, by the way, because the idea of sex equals pornographic is ridiculous. Pornography is a very specific kind of media for sex acts. Typically very unrealistic, has dick to do with real life, right? Nobody's stepmom is getting caught in a washer and dryer. I hate to break it to y'all. It's not happening in real life. The fact that there are so many people, even on the left, that would hear that and go, yeah, I don't think that should belong in high schools, is why we have problems with teen pregnancy, is why we have teens trying sex acts that hurt them, right? Thinking that you can only get STDs if you have sex, but if I do oral, then you don't get STDs, right? Or, yeah, I guess I don't want to get pregnant, so I'll let him put it in my butt, not realizing how you should prepare for something like that, right? And it's like, what if we provided novels that spoke to that coming of age story? Nope. And oh, by the fucking way, of course they're going to target these books that talk about queer acts. Right? This is they use this idea to talk about pornography when really it's about removing anything LGBTQ related from being around children. I believe Kennedy said that someone at one of the drug-fueled orgies Madison Cawthorn talked about, he was too comfortable saying all that. How do they justify banning all the books talking about racism they don't like? Look, what he do? Look. See, this is the problem. There is pornography in schools, Jon Stewart. I don't want to talk. Stay on topic, okay? Pornography in schools.
F-35s, fighter jets.
Hey.
You can't see it. Even if it's right next to it, they can't see it.
Lead X1, subscribe tier 1 on a 2-month streak. That's what's up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, homie. What do we got next? What time is it? 15. Going for an hour 45. Here, I want to see something real quick. I want to see if there's a video on this. Yes. Israel. Let's check this out real quick. Oh shit, I thought I canceled that. Too late. East Africa eyed for Palestinian resettlement. That's dope. What's up,
The
Moda?
United States and Israel have reportedly held secret talks with 3 East African governments, Sudan, Somalia, and Somaliland, about forcibly resettling Palestinians from Gaza. The Associated Press, citing US and Israeli officials, says discussions have been underway, though it remains unclear how much progress has been made. Sudanese officials told AP they outright rejected the proposal, while officials from Somalia and Somaliland claimed they were unaware of any such contacts. However, US and Israeli sources speaking anonymously confirmed that these discussions did take place, with Israel leading the efforts. This development follows US President Donald Trump's recent suggestion that Palestinians should be forcibly displaced and that Israel should take over Gaza. The proposal sparked global outrage, with many condemning it as ethnic cleansing. Separate outreach efforts by the US and Israel reported.
I like that word, claiming ethnic cleansing. What else would it be? What else would it fucking be? Let's take all of the people indigenous to a land, pick them up, and move them to another country because I don't want them here anymore. As if we were trying to remove all of somebody from a specific ethnicity.
Began just days after Trump floated this idea alongside the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. While there has been no official response from either Washington or Tel Aviv on the AP report, Israeli Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich has openly stated that Israel is identifying countries willing to take in Palestinians. Smotrich also revealed plans for a new immigration department within Israel's ministry.
We would see a whole new slaughter because the Palestinians are going to fight back on that. There will people who'd rather, there will absolutely be people who will load up and go to this African place, right? Because they don't want to see their family killed. But there's going to be a large number of them that are not going to get on any fucking train. We've seen that movie before.
Ministry of Defense. Experts have strongly criticized this idea. Speaking to Al Jazeera, Professor Tarmer Karmot from the Doha Institute for Graduate Studies said this would be crossing a red line and called on world governments to reject what he described as an outrageous plan. He pointed out that many African nations still struggle with the legacies of colonialism, making this proposal especially problematic. In exchange for accepting displaced Palestinians, East African nations could receive financial, diplomatic, and security incentives. One US official told AP that Somaliland, in particular, is being quietly engaged on multiple fronts, including potential US recognition of its independence, something its newly elected president, Rahman Mohamed Abdullahi, has been seeking. But why Somalia? Nairobi-based conflict researcher Sambu Chekborid questioned the logic, noting that Somalia has historically been a strong supporter of Palestinian self-rule. He suggested there may be hidden geopolitical motives behind this outreach. Meanwhile, in Sudan, officials claim US discussions about relocating Palestinians began even before Trump took office. Offers reportedly included military assistance and post-war.
That's right. That's fucking right. Wait. There's something. Hold on. As soon as she said that, my brain just went bing, and I fucking remembered something. God damn it. Biden had the same fucking idea. Biden already had this idea. There's a lot of shit that liberals do where they pretend like all this shit happens under it only happens under Trump, right? Like deportation and shit. And yet are weirdly quiet when it's the Democrats. I call those people blue MAGA. God damn it. I can't find it. I didn't wait. Let's keep it up. I'm gonna keep looking for it. All right. Yeah. Fuck. I'll do one last little thing here. This was something Dr. Midnight shared that I found pretty interesting. Actually, I haven't seen it yet, but the topic is interesting. Me Too founder Tarana Burke rejects Believe All Woman and explains why. Just no, I didn't find it. I couldn't find it. It was somebody who sent me a link. Ben sent me a link and it said something about Biden having that idea or some shit, and I couldn't find it. Oh, nice. That's what's up. Here, let me change the sound settings on that. Uh, 5 minutes? Yeah, okay. What am I looking for? Yeah. I read that wrong. What am I looking for is there was an article that was sent to me saying that Biden had an idea. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was looking at my DMs. But if it was you know what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to put, and we could like test it out. You know how like the channels are just chats, right? So you say something and other people talk and it just goes up, and just, it'll just go into the ether, right? But Discord has a way to make forums, right? That work just like old school forums where you post something and then you go into, if you know what a forum is, it's forums. And then that way discussions can happen. And just because there's more chatting doesn't go away. I think I'm going to put some in there. I don't know if it's good. So I have not seen this video, but I am curious about it.
Because it's become a flashpoint phrase, slogan, whatever, that I think a lot of people either misunderstand or willfully misconstrue. When I say the term believe all women.
Nah. I'm so glad you asked that, because that, first of all, that phrase does not come from me or the Me Too movement.
Okay.
I do not subscribe to the phrase believe all women. That has been ascribed to me. I've never said it. I say believe survivors. As a Black woman, I would never, in America, I would never say believe all women. Ever. It's ridiculous. What we were saying in the beginning is believe survivors. The reason why we say believe survivors, and what that means is start from the premise that survivors are telling the truth.
I'm going to ask you to culturally translate something and tell us what.
I don't see a problem. I don't think that believe all women. I think anyone who says believe all women is saying that. That's what they're saying. It's not believe all women when I tell you I'm not cheating on you. You know, believe all. It is specifically about that. There's more to it.
Because for years,
I knew that. I wasn't even done. I was providing commentary. That's what I was doing.
When survivors came forward, we were not believed. And if you start with the premise that survivors are telling the truth,
that
means that you will investigate thoroughly, right? And you will start, and you will give them the space that you give a person that you believe, right? That means that you will say, okay, if I believe you, then I'm going to take you seriously. I'm going to go through all the proper channels to make sure you get the resources that you need, that you get the investigation you need. We didn't get that. If you don't believe me, you're going to dismiss me. You're going to try to undermine my story. You're going to try to bury me, right? All of those things. That's what you do for a person you don't believe. So when people say believe survivors, it doesn't even mean diminish the other person and demonize the other person. It means take me seriously. Believe me and take me seriously. That's what survivors are looking for when they say believe me. Now, believe all women is because for years when it's ridiculous. As a Black woman in America, believing all women means that I believe Emmett Till's white lady, right? I believe all these white women that try to undermine Black men. I would never, ever say believe all women. It's racist. It's so fraught with it's so problematic. So you can't find me saying that anywhere, ever, in the history of me being a public figure. Ridiculous. As a Black woman in America, believe.
Yeah. I think that makes a lot of sense. I just think that the only thing I have to say about that is, and then we're gonna go right into. Oh, actually, no. We got one more video watch, and then we're gonna go into some brain rot. So while I'm saying this, if you guys have any ideas for brain rot, let me know. Believe all women. I understand the problem with that, and I don't disagree with anything that she is saying. But if I say believe all survivors, we still have to. I think there's a little bit of a there's like an illogical kind of break in what she's saying, right? Because at the moment of complaint, right, she's talking about we're not getting the care we want, we're not getting the investigation we want. And I hate to bring this up but I'm only bringing it up because it's an example she used. But at the moment that the woman who got Emmett Till murdered made the claim, what makes her a different survivor than another woman who makes a claim? Emmett Till's, the woman who got Emmett Till murdered was making a claim that she was sexually assaulted. She lied, and she got a young boy murdered. But obviously, when we say believe all women, I don't really understand how that is materially different from believe all survivors. unless you're trying to say believe all black survivors or believe all survivors of color, or you know what I'm saying? Like are you saying don't believe white survivors? And I know she's not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see the difference in my mind. You know what I mean? If someone wants to like try to help me out to, because I understand. I heard it. I get it. It's like, yep, that makes sense. But then that's where the disconnect happens for me, is like, of course women lie. Of course sometimes you make an accusation and it's not true. So then it's kind of like, oh man, it's kind of fucking making my brain itch. The difference in believe all women from believe all survivors is the key term here is survivors, as if you could know who's like, just believe the survivors. Don't believe the ones who aren't survivors. Don't believe the ones that are faking it. Don't believe white women like Emmett, the woman who got Emmett Till murdered. Obviously, she's not a survivor. Well, how the fuck are we supposed to know ahead of time? You know what I mean? What I do like about Believe All Survivors is that there are people who are sexually assaulted who aren't women. So I do like Believe All Survivors better.
Fighter jets.
You can't see it. You can't see it. Even if it's right next to it, you can't see it.
Lo Tigre, what's going on? El Cifer. It seems to work for Scientologists. 30 months. That's a long ass time. Damn. I've been doing this for 30 months. That means like in 6 months, it would be like 3 years. God damn. That's 10 months 3 times. That's 2 months shy of a year 3 times. That's wild. That's wild. What's going on, Cypher? Anyways, yeah, I'm kind of rambling, and I'm kind of stuck on this one. I get her point. A lot of survivors don't talk. You're right. Nope, because you ain't been streaming weekly. Damn, that's true. That's true. It's kind of like an on and off relationship. Like, how long y'all's been together? You got to say on and off for about 3 years, right? Because you know that there's been some downtime. I guess my only question is, what would constitute as a survivor? Also, by saying women rather than survivors, it automatically makes it a man versus woman issue, and so is Discord. Yeah. But that's not what she's saying. So I agree with that. Again, I like some Believe All Survivors more than Believe All Women, because it's not just women, right? We know that non-binary people, men, they get assaulted too. So Believe All Survivors is definitely better. I just don't understand, aside from that, because that's not what she's talking about. If she had said because men get assaulted too, we would already be in brain rot right now. But yeah, kids, exactly. But her reasoning is, I would never say believe all women, because that means you have to believe, white women who try to destroy black men's lives. We all know about white tears, exactly, and is that another Lo Tigre? Wait. That's because, yeah, Lo Tigre on the YouTube side. But again, I ask, then how do you know who's the survivor? So, aside from what me and Jon Stewart are already talking about, it's not just women. But let's just put that aside for a second. Believe all women, it's the same thing as believe all survivors, because you don't know. You don't know which one's the liar destroying a black man's wife. Because they don't tell me that a black man's never raped a white woman before. Don't tell me that. Then you're really kind of like, we're on 2 different pages anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I think we're forgetting trust but verify. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Here's one that Sigfang sent me, and then we'll go into brain rot. Black community in Ohio forms safety program after neo-Nazi rally. When was this? So this was 14 hours ago. That means in about 36 hours, Ohio's going to have new gun restriction laws. So good on this group. Good on this group.
One community in Ohio, which is now the center of a growing national debate about civil rights, hate speech, and the Second Amendment. NBC News correspondent and NBC News Now daily anchor.
Okay. Again, if she had said, I would never say believe all women. I would say believe all, black survivors or survivors of color or something like that, right? That would also be different, but she didn't say that, because you're right. I mean, like if I said, "Oh, but what about white women?" No, we're not. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying she's not delineating between the races on survivors. It's just believe all survivors.
Morgan Radford visited the town of Lincoln Heights, where residents have formed an armed community defense group. And
Smoke one Kenobi.
You can't see it. You can't see it. Even if it's right next to it, you can't see it.
Two tier 1 subs gifted by Smoke One Kenobi to Maj and Blue Dream. And deck it out. I appreciate you. Who was it? Chris Rock or Chappelle that said if black people started getting guns and mass legally, the government would start thinking about second. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. That's why I said, congratulations to Ohio. In about 36 hours, they'll have some like pretty strict gun restrictions, new gun restriction laws in the books.
the wake of a neo-Nazi rally. Morgan joins us now. You were there just on Tuesday. What did the residents tell you about what's going on?
Yeah, I was there just this week. John, it was fascinating because what's interesting is that this town was founded during the Great Migration back in the 1920s as a refuge for black citizens, which is why it was especially painful when neo-Nazis suddenly appeared in this 3,000-person majority black town. But they decided to fight back, taking up arms and patrolling their own streets. Now they're at the center of a much larger debate about protection and free speech and who gets it.
These aren't police officers or soldiers.
We're business owners, we're fathers, we're sons, daughters.
These are civilians, members of the Lincoln Heights Safety and Watch Program.
It's a duty. Okay, let's go.
The duty, protecting their neighborhood, the majority black village of Lincoln Heights, Ohio.
Ain't nobody scared of you.
After neo-Nazis held a rally here last month, carrying rifles, waving swastikas, and hurling racial slurs, just moments before children were let out of school. At the time, law enforcement officials said the neo-Nazis did not break any laws, but an investigation by county prosecutors is ongoing. Weeks later, the KKK came with these flyers.
The KKK? Is that a misspeak or is that a new group?
First African-American community above the Mason-Dixon line of staff.
Safety and Watch Group spokesperson Durrance Daniels says the police did not do enough, which was more chilling because the town was founded in the 1920s as a safe haven for black residents.
Lincoln Heights is our home. If somebody broke into your home, you call the police, and the police says, you know, if they do it again, we haven't broken any laws, so we're just going to allow them to break into your home again. What would you do?
Are you worried at all that having a potentially armed response could just create more friction, create more danger?
I'll answer that by saying, I've never felt safer as a black man in my community than I have right now.
The mayor of
the KKK came. Got it. I swear, I speak English.
Evendale, which oversees the police force that responded that day, said in a statement to NBC News, "Our emphasis on de-escalation and public safety resulted in the incident's resolution without injuries to any of the persons involved." But residents here say they can't afford to wait. Every day, the Safety and Watch Group escorts children to school and patrols the streets.
Why do you all wear masks?
My English is very good looking.
Nazis, we have reports of them finding our backgrounds, so we're not hiding ourselves from the residents, but we protect our
Hey, look at Shorty out there with her eyelashes too. That's what's up. She goes, look, just because I got a, what's that called? What's that thing called? Goddamn, fucking brain farting. What's the thing called? The ski mask. Just because I got one of these on, don't mean I can't be fly. Yeah, not a ski. What they call it? Something. This damn, I forgot. We're all old here.
So we're not hiding ourselves from the residents, but we're protecting our family for what we're doing out here.
While many locals do support the security group, some, like business owner Eric Ruffin, say they wish the group wasn't needed.
We don't want to become what we hate. You know, we don't want to become a group
Shiesty.
of people that...
Shiesty. It's called a shiesty. Thank you. Just came in I was in the middle of searching and I was like, oh, I know what it is.
walk around feeling like we have a reason in America to have to protect ourselves.
And this community
Stand up.
is not backing down.
We contacted the mayor of Evendale's office, and they say that prosecutors are looking at body camera footage of the neo-Nazi rally to see if any criminal charges could be filed. But meantime, the Hamilton County Sheriff is also calling on state lawmakers to pass legislation making it a crime to wear a mask with the purpose of intimidation while...
Wow, we were just, oh my God, we were just fucking joking. We were joking.
All open carrying, guys.
So that's what the sheriff's office got out of this. Neo-Nazis come to protest at a town. The community, following the law, open carry. Were the Nazis open carrying? Were the Nazis open carrying? No, they're talking about the community members. They're talking about the community members. There goes my career as a luchador. Oh, man. I hate it. I hate it here. Let's see. Maybe you're right. Let's see. No. They're not open carrying. The Nazis don't have guns. They have pepper spray. They have a camera. They don't have guns. They're talking about the community members. They have, yeah, they said the mask, but they said the mask while open carrying. They're talking about the community members. God damn, I fucking hate it here. Ain't that some shit? I need some fucking brain rot. I hate this country, dude. I fucking hate the United States of America. And we need a redo. No, none of this is brain rot. Did y'all go see 3D Man Explained? That took me like 17 years to finish? God damn, that shit fucking felt like forever. Oh shit. There's a new live action Lilo and Stitch? Can't play that on here. Yeah, I'm looking for brain rot. Let's see. Let's do a pop the balloon. Let's see what the latest pop the balloon is. I feel like I only like the original because other shows keep trying to like make themselves different from the original. And it's like, it just gets dumb. Like, I don't want to see one where like, oh no, I do though. I want messy. Look, Mr. Haney for a short clip. I don't watch short clips. I watch the whole thing. 2 days ago. All right, here's the newest one. Wait, fitness edition. About the balloon, find love. About the balloon, SNL. Indianapolis edition. Let's see. This might be messy. This could be messy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I would. Never mind. I won't say that.
Fine there much.
Yeah, give me a market.
And
You could have been my son.
Bro, what did I tell you about sending me these links where I can't understand what they're saying? It's only funny to me if I understand. Let's play Split Fiction. Bet. Not right now because I don't have it installed, but I'm down. Is it free? If it's free, I'll buy it. If it's not, I'll get it on the first.
Is it a match or not?
Look good and everything else.
I swear, no.
Ere macho na. Ere here dears, I swear not. Okay, I understood that, but only one person has to own it?
Don't cry.
Are you me I choose? Yeah, take it?
Have uncle?
Yeah.
How much of them?
About 4.
You have too much money left, baby.
God Almighty, this looks serious, man.
Can I be your match?
No.
We have a wife.
Bumbuckler, God, if you're not asleep, come look at the car.
Birth your balloon and do the deal that's inside.
Show your match as sexy pic or video. Call any family member, moan, and then hang up. Hello?
Oh.
What's
Yeah, okay, they got me.
Crank up, king. Oh dear, if the boy crank up in
Are they doing that on purpose? Are they like, is the gain up that high on purpose?
here, back with another video. Yeah. Me like the energy. Watch it now. Me still love the video. Then, me still love the video. So we'll bring it back again.
Special delivery.
Oh my God.
This
Me.
is for you.
This party.
Okay, hold on. So a pop the balloon, a messy ass pop the balloon can get a plaque. But our boy Blur Without Fear, a comic book review channel for nerds, can't get a plaque. Something's wrong here. They know people.
Yo, this is for passing 100,000 subscribers. You get me? So the whole Crank Up gang was there from day one. It's for me and you get that?
You're right.
The new people, them, welcome to the gang. You get me? Welcome to the journey. So watch out now. If you're new to the
Damn,
gang,
that's wild.
like the video. That's the number one rule.
That's wild.
If you love your man,
$100.
if you love your father, like the video. If you love God, like. If you love a pitney, like the video. Then subscribe to the channel if you're new. You understand? Subscribe. So watch out now.
Oh, yeah.
You just see the video. We're basically
This was
doing
9
find
months ago and he's
video.
161,000 now.
Find your match. Boom. Male and female gonna go over to each other. Feel like
Oh, this is a little bit different. Oh, okay, it's a little bit different. All right.
But inside those balloons, if they are prospective matches, they're gonna have to burst their balloon and do the deer that's inside. I feel like we don't want to do some deer. Come here, one even like.
Wait. So if they like the person, they pop the balloon and they do what's inside? Hold on. Can I get like a translator? Can someone put subtitles on screen?
Match. Boom. Male and female gonna go over to each other and find their match. But inside those balloons, if they are prospective matches, they're gonna have to burst their balloon and do the deer that's inside.
So it's pop your balloon, but the pop your balloon is you're gonna pop it the one you want. So we're just turning it on its head. Okay. All right.
I feel like we don't want to do some deer. Come here, we don't even like each other that much, you know. So watch it now. Without further ado, we're getting a video and I know Crank Up. Sickest channel on the planet, god damn it.
Chad, no! I just thought the fuck, Chris.
Male or female? Try. Alright, here we go. Give me a female captain and a male captain. Somebody just step forward. Female. Alright. Who to blame? They vote for you. Forward, man. Yo, somebody step forward. You know the man now be. You know find out what today, you know? I can't believe. Watch it now.
I'm not gonna lie, some of these look like kids. Are these teenagers? I feel like some of these are children. Like this guy looks like a children. No, I guess they're adults. She looks like a children.
Bigger this and bigger this. I want to do a rock, paper, scissors. One go. Let's go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not too early. Let's go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper. All right. So let me start. What's it? Let's see. Hold that. All right. So we're gonna start with the males. See? So we're gonna start with male number 3. Let's go 3. Are you already big? Show to the social.
Don't know. I want to use music on the gram and Bama active on the TikTok. Is it?
All right. Find a match, my G. You want to talk?
Man, that's crazy what he does for a living. That's dope. I think I heard the word music.
Look at all the beautiful females, my G.
Too much of them, you know.
Too much of them.
Too much of them.
Use the microphone, pretty close.
Bet. Let's do a resetty setty.
Yeah.
Wait, go. Yeah. Yeah, she.
Refresh.
You know,
Refresh.
Use the microphone back and forth with her.
May I tell you the honest truth, you got love?
Oh, that's a good question.
No. Why? You're too short. So if we go in a bedroom, you have to go down, look a bit more in the bed. And no, sorry. It's not a match.
It's not a match?
Mm-mm.
All right, so watch it now.
All right.
Step back in the middle now, Vic. Step back in the middle. Females. What of the remaining females? Any of you guys
Join the chat.
take him as a match?
Oh, what's going on here? Something went wrong.
Nobody? Nobody? All right, Biggs, it's not a match today. Zane, walk it out, my G.
What? Currently stand out.
Today. All right. So what I didn't tell them that is that if you reject,
what the fuck
you
is that?
go next. What is your social?
So my social is Lexidan on TikTok, and my Instagram is Barnaby Ali.
All right, Lexi, find your match.
Like the browser just fucking signed me out of my YouTube in the middle of a fucking stream. Oh, the fuck that happens.
Where the man here, Marky look.
And that
Ma. He might give me.
Use the talk about.
Suspicious activity.
Yeah, give me a Marky look. You could have been my son. So now. Yeah, give me one look. Chopper look still in about. If you chopper them, but them can't find them, I look for me, but. See that, sir? He might give me a Bob Marley look. So now.
Man.
He might give me one G look. You know G and King?
Why they was fucking with me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me see them that. Yeah.
So, me I try him.
Oh, you want to match with him?
Me I try. So if I know, I just.
All right.
Say it's a match?
Well, before you answer, what is the social?
Chef Dan Music. Chef Dan _ music.
All right. So, is it a match or not?
Look good at everything, I swear, but. I swear, but no. But they look good at everything. I'm not gonna lie, I give her 20, but no.
20 out of how much?
Huh?
20 out of what?
20 out of 10.
Oh, so she brought the scale?
Yeah, she brought the scale.
But
but
you're
no.
still searching?
Yeah, I'm searching.
All right. Come, Lexi. Come in the middle. Any of the males?
He said she is super bad.
Any of the males right here?
Out of 10,
would
she's a
see her
20.
As a match?
But I'm still looking.
All right, Lexi. Walk it out. All right. Now we're going to move on to male them. But you reject. So if you reject, you go. Find your match, my G.
All right.
Oh, no, Michael Jackson. Hold on, I just thought. You don't ask her? You don't take her?
I don't have to ask, but I know already.
You know already? All right. Is he your match?
Yeah.
Me like that. Come here. Me like that. Show to the social.
Island Girl Shin.
So watch now, Island Girl Shin. It's not your turn as it. But you're going to birth your balloon first, and you're going to do the dare. Then, if you don't want to do it, you know you're out of the game. And if you don't want to do yours, it's not a match either. You get it? Birth your balloon.
This fucking thing's like, it signs me out of all my YouTube shit. Said it was suspicious activity. Says, hey, review the sign in and where it's at, and you let me know if it's you. Okay, bet. Like maybe it's not where I live. United States, bitch. How the fuck am I supposed to know if that's me? What the fuck? What kind of information is that? Do you recognize this activity? Did you log in with Windows in the United States? Get the fuck out of here. How the fuck am I supposed to answer that? I don't know. It said there was suspicious activity.
Read it.
Pretend you're on the runway. Have a model for your match.
Pretend you're on the runway and model for your match. You get it? Give him the runway. Step back.
Yeah, well, I just changed the password and shit, so.
Runway settings. Pulse. Scient. Got you, my G. You want to talk when you talk or no?
No.
Got you. All right, forward back. Forward. Forward. Come here. Come here. Like that?
Yeah.
You got model for you?
Yeah.
All right, birth yours now. Ooh. Where is it? Where is it? It's a 45. All right. What does it say? What does it say? What does it say?
This set work on your match for 10 seconds.
Are you gonna do it or not?
I skirt I want like.
You don't need to twerk too much. Don't show too much. Are you gonna do it? All right. Let's go. Give a side view. Give a side view. Side view.
Hey, we're back. We're back. We're back.
Let's go.
We're
10
back.
seconds. Real quick. Real quick. Real quick. You think you're gonna go so in earlier tonight? I gonna do all of it. I will work with that. Go.
Hey, hold on a second. Hold on. Tell me that's not a tell me that's not a minor. Tell me that's not a minor. Man, what are y'all trying to do? What is Elite trying to do to me right here? Trying to get me set up. Can we look at adults? I don't want you know what? This is why we stick to the original. God damn it, Elite. You're fired. Nah, you're not fired. Keep sending me links.
And we've got some single men lined up. Make some noise, guys. All right. So we're going to be bringing out some.
All right. I don't want to see dudes. There we go.
We're going to continue. We're going to continue. So I'm going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, he's your type to a T, whatever it is, do not pop your balloon. For whatever reason it may be. Ready? Yeah. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
Oh, for real?
Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Trey, and I'm 27.
All right. Trey, what do you do?
New York
Yeah,
edition.
so I do a couple things. I work for a project consulting company.
Okay.
And I operate.
Are they adults? Okay, they're adults too. All right. Last change. I like this one.
That is so crazy that you judged me before you ever got to even know me.
Because I feel like you're mad rude. Like, it's just ew. It's just ridiculous the way you think you can speak to women. I feel like it speaks volumes.
I love New York women. I love women from New York.
You are still single at your age.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby? All right, that's enough.
Yep. Ready to find love or pop the balloon today. Are you guys excited? Yeah. All right. I'm super excited.
Oh man, are there white people? Nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Very, very interested. As you guys see, the girls will be popping today, and the guys will be coming out one by one. So to give you guys a brief explanation.
Yeah,
of the show,
I think they're adults, right?
One by one. If you guys.
This one right here is sus. Sus.
A guy you like, you keep a balloon, and you get to know him. On the other hand, if you see a guy that don't fit your style, not on your time, you don't like what he dress, you pop your balloon. But I'm gonna ask you why, all right? And guys, I want to tap into the modern dating which we're doing right now. We try our best to do like the most realistic dating pop balloon.
Look like a Drake Victor.
So a lot of people are having a problem the way we do our previous show, where we keep the person on the show after they're met. But let's be realistic. If you're going to a bar and you'll stop at a gas station and a cute guy pull up to you, give me your number. Let's just say you get to the bar now and you see another cute guy. Would you give your number still, or are you gonna be like, I give somebody else my number already? Wait, what would you do? Right? Because it's the initial stage. It's the initial stage to get to know somebody. So I feel like when you get the option to choose the best option. So I feel like it's a good thing, and we're not gonna change it for nobody. So enjoy the show and let's have a great time, guys. Let's do it.
I have no idea what any of that was about, but I think I was distracted.
It's safe to say we can send a guy number one. Let's go. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Let's go. Welcome in. Name?
My name is Mario.
Hey Mario, how old are you, man?
I'm 28.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a YouTuber.
Wait, the one? Yep. Was that the one? She's an adult. These are adults.
So I work at a factory part-time.
Okay, sounds great, man. So, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody that's diverse, somebody who understanding and know that work. I'm gonna be caught up at work sometime. So when I get home, I don't want the stress to be like, where have you been on this? Because I'm really out hustling for us.
That's you.
I like a female that's more feed into my goals and where we want to go in life.
I'm surprised they didn't pop on
short
female.
Goals,
All right, sounds good. And what are your red flags?
My red flag is like not cooking.
Okay.
Oh, you guys don't cook? You guys can't.
Damn it! I keep trying to pause it on the. I wanna.
Hold on.
One more. All right, one more question. Hold on. Bring it back.
This guy's like, look, we got a show here. Lock it up. We got a show to run here. We got a limited amount of time. Enough with the laughing.
One more question, right? Describe your ideal first date. If one of these girls are going to date with you, describe your first date.
My ideal first date was like a picnic.
Picnic?
Yeah. Once it's like
That orange hat.
picnic, if it's like
Man, that orange hat. This is.
we can
That's the one.
definitely like go to somewhere that's more comfortable for the female. I will ask you like what you like, because some niggas like to be like, oh yeah, we're going there or whatever. No, I want to know what you like and what you want to do.
All right, sounds great. So we got a few pop balloons. Now we're going to take a walk and see why they pop the balloon.
Sure.
All right, let's take a walk over here first. Starting with you, name and why you pop the balloon.
Hi, my name is Julie. The reason I popped my balloon is because I feel like as a woman, we've always been put into that stereotype.
Get
of
your
like
ass over
having
here.
to cook and stuff, and I don't feel like that's necessary for you to be with a partner that you love.
What, to cook?
Yeah, I feel like.
Why, you
as
don't
a-
like to cook?
No, it's not that
You
I
like
don't like to
outside
cook,
food?
but that shouldn't be like an end all be all to be with somebody.
But
for
maybe
me.
if you're cooking, you'll be much better off,
No,
Yeah.
I'm good, but thank you.
Most
Yeah.
No problem. Name and why you pop the balloon.
Okay, so my name's KJ.
She's
and
trying to
I popped
pop the
balloon because I feel like it's too old for me. I'm 23. So, yeah.
That's fucking funny, man. She can't pop the balloon. Oh man.
No problem. Name and why you pop the balloon.
My name is Mila, and I popped the balloon. You're a little short for my liking, but I did want to listen in to what you had going on.
She's taller than you.
So why you pop the balloon? Because it's height.
I mean, I'm a tall woman. I like to wear platform shoes. I don't like to look down at my man.
You don't want to, most definitely. That's cool. That's all right. No problem.
That's you. Name and why you pop the balloon.
My name's Ari. This is my guy right here, but I had to pop the balloon because you are short, and I don't like the stereotypical.
You're short. You are like 5 foot. What? What? I guarantee you, this dude is taller than this dude. So all these girls calling him short and calling the host short. What? Oh man, I'm lost right now.
But I'm a great chef. You never asked that. Most definitely.
Well,
I'm a great chef.
50's a big.
But I like to have my woman cook though. Not most of the time, but like once in a while.
She said
but
you
I
are
love
short
it.
as hell.
I'm a great chef.
What are you talking about,
No
lady?
problem. Name and why you pop the balloon.
My name's Faith, and the reason why I popped the balloon is because he has too much of a strong accent for me, and I'm not good with broken English. To be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
And do you mind telling people where you're from?
I'm from Jamaica.
All right.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah.
I suck at broken English.
I love that for you. I'm not trying to say what every 3 seconds.
That's cool. But I can speak standard English too, so it's no problem.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Name and why you pop the balloon.
Hi, my name is Lauren. I popped my balloon because you're just a little short for me. I'm 5'10", and I just like to wear heels. So, yeah.
You'll be
slightly
looking
short.
down on me. Yeah, that's cool.
slightly
That's
short
all
for
right.
me.
That's all right.
No problem. Over here. Name and why you pop your balloon.
My name is Aloe, and I just popped my balloon because I think we have different values. But
like what?
Just, I mean, I guess like the cooking and
the cooking.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why that would.
You don't like to cook?
I mean, I love to cook, but I don't know. I don't know if that's like the main contender of like
For my
your
life-
red flag, you know. But hey, that's your.
For me as a person, cooking is more important to me because food in America is really trash. Like going out to eat is really trash. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And that's why where I grew up, my mom teach me as a man, make sure you can cook. And I grew into that. And I'm a great chef. I'm good at cooking.
Yeah.
But I understand that's what you like. That's cool.
All right. Sounds good. Name and why you pop a balloon.
Hi, I'm Emma. I popped the balloon because, again, same thing with the cooking. It's not that I don't like cooking,
But I think you said that women would be better off if they knew how to. I think you used that word, and that didn't quite sit right with me. Also, we're in Brooklyn. We have the best restaurants in the world.
Not that's me though. I can cook. I can show you. I can cook. I can cook everything from scratch. What you do in Brooklyn? That's easy. 1, 2, 3. That's nothing. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm an amazing cook though. But I understand where you're coming from when you say I told her it would be better off for her. Yes, it would be better off if you cook. Because guess what? You save more money.
True that.
Yeah, you will save more money. I'm not a person
didn't think about that,
who's
did you?
stingy on money, but for me, when it comes to cooking, it's like a big thing. I would cook. I would definitely come from work and cook, but if you don't want to cook, it's cool.
Bro, okay, you like to cook, bro. Who cares? Move on.
I would go out, but not to go out and eat every day. That's not me.
What's up, girl in the white shirt?
Over here. Name and why you pop a balloon?
Hi, I'm Sky. I popped my balloon because you're not my type, and you kind of like came off a little too strong for me. I'm like in my chill era right now, and I don't need a man trying to think he's gonna dominate my entire life.
My chill era.
That's why I popped my balloon.
Well, that's fine.
And why is he not your type?
He's just not my type.
Is something about him?
But he's an attractive man. I don't take that away from him. You're just not my typical type.
That's cool. Keep your peace. That's nice.
And
Your
is
peace is
she
good enough.
your type?
She's alright. Yeah, alright.
It's okay.
That's no problem.
I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay.
I didn't say you're not my cup of tea. I said you're alright. Stop. No,
Oh, God, shut the fuck up.
So
No,
that's why I
don't
took
mean
it
no
that way,
disrespectful way.
so you could continue.
I'm from Jamaica. I
It's
don't
okay.
think-
Everybody pop the balloon. You're done.
I'm done?
Like you're done.
You need to fix that counting. You
My
need to chill.
counting, it's a piercing.
Okay, it's cool. I'm not arguing with you.
My counting. He said my
Hold on.
you gotta fix my counting.
Hold on. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Name and why you pop a balloon?
I'm Ange, and I just popped my balloon because I don't know.
Hey, keep it down.
I wasn't feeling it.
That's all right.
And
But respect, you're not ugly, none of that.
No,
But
you're cool though.
it's respectful.
That's all right.
Not for me.
No problem.
okay. And she's your type?
Most definitely, she's cool. She's all right.
Appreciate it.
Most definitely.
No problem. Over here, name?
Lion ass.
And why you pop a balloon?
Because I feel like
Because I'm high as fuck right now. I don't even know where I'm at. I probably shouldn't have done that shit right before the show. But can we just move on? Thanks.
the way you said it, like they said, was aggressive. I don't need to cook for you if I don't feel like cooking for you, Papa. You chose to wake your ass up and go to work, okay? I ain't tell you. You could have been a stay-at-home dad and I still would have loved you, but it's not my, I gotta cook, but it's not my job to cook. Make your ass a meal if you hungry, nigga. I got the kids. Like,
I'm a go-getter, so I'm gonna
me
get
too,
up, I'm
for
gonna go
me.
get it.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
so
I'm gonna feed me and the kids regardless, but you can't feel like you can't come home and be like, where's my dinner, nigga? I was all day watching your bad
Nah, I
kids.
didn't say that though. I didn't say that.
That's how you came, though.
Nah, I didn't
you
say
came,
that,
though, like,
though.
if you said it basically to me, I took it as, you can't be a woman if you don't cook. That's how I took it.
Every man
And
love a woman who can
I
cook,
ain't
though.
learned to cook since I was like 18 or 20 because I grew up with trauma. So you can't expect me to fucking Jeff Bonillo.
That is a whole. That is a. She has like a 5-set piece of luggage. She has like giant bags of luggage, and then she has like a storage unit that she has rented out. Actually, she's rented so long that they allowed her to do at least her own, and it is also full of luggage. Nothing but luggage in this lady's life. And hey, may the gods bless the man who is compatible with her.
Oh, shit. You gonna get some ravioli, some noodles, some coffee, but that's it.
I'm from
That's
the
why.
islands. I love a woman who can
I'm
cook. That's
cool.
cool though. You good? You side. No
So
problem.
despite the cooking comment, would that make a difference if you didn't say that at all?
Yeah, because I don't judge on looks. That's how you treat me.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I need everybody to really just hold on to that. Yeah, because I don't judge on looks. It's how you treat me. She just told that dude he's ugly. She just told that dude he's ugly. Yeah, I would date him because I don't really care about looks like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll date ugly motherfuckers.
Sounds great. And is Angie your type?
Yeah.
No disrespect. Don't feel like, I'm from the island. Listen, I'm from the island. So when I say you alright,
You ain't heard me, Papa.
meanwhile you good. You
Yeah, no, I know how you meant to.
Yeah,
You can
it's no disrespect. Alright.
All right, no problem. Over here. Name?
KG.
All right, KG. Why you pop a balloon after holding it for that long?
So I held it out for that long because I wanted to give him a chance. I think initially I thought his
So when I said New York, I mean like this New York, not the last New York, the last one. That whole vibe was like not for me. See, this is why me and Chris, we've talked about this before. Me and Chris will be, well, first of all, we're both happily married. And thank God, because I would never, ever, 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 ever want to be back on the dating game. Ever. Ever. But me and Chris would be the perfect wingmen. We would be the perfect team. Cypher. That's what I meant. No, just Chris. No, that's not a secret. Just Chris Cypher. Cypher World. We would be, because we don't really like go after our types are different, and then we have different vibes, so we wouldn't even attract the same women. It would be bad. It would be bad.
His confidence was lacking, but I know that some people are nervous. But as I heard his response to like a lot of the girls along the line, it just felt like he lacked emotional intelligence for somebody who's 28, and he just didn't really seem open with the body language of being like receptive of what everyone was saying. So that's ultimately why I did pop my balloon, but I did want to hear him out first before I just kind of wrote it off.
All right, sounds great.
That's
And
a lot.
Your type.
Definitely.
All right.
See? Why can't people ever just be honest? You said she aight, and she gotta definitely. Well, just be honest.
Fortunately, we didn't get a match in this round. Again, let's give Mario a round of applause, guys. Let's go. Thank you, bro.
From my type experience on the show, it was a great experience. Everyone of their preferences, everyone of their type. Unfortunately, ladies don't want to cook no more.
Is he cross-eyed?
Whatever, but it's cool.
I think he has a lazy eye.
And I enjoyed the experience.
You know what? Good on those young ladies. Didn't even have to bring up his lazy eye. That is what's up. Hey, we are all right. We are all right.
Great experience.
The kids got the
when
future.
balloon got popped, it gave me mixed emotions, like why you pop your balloon when I talk about cooking and stuff like that. But all the girls, they were cool, but like they don't want to cook, and that's a big factor for me. And most definitely,
Bro, I don't give a fuck about how much you want people to cook for you.
Name?
Lorenzo.
They didn't like his name? They didn't like Conehead's name?
Lorenzo, how old are you, man?
28.
All right, what you do for a living?
Too old.
Bodyguard.
Oh, you're bodyguard? Nice. All right, sounds good. What you look for in a woman?
Well, me personally, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. I like someone that
Who can clean the kitchen real well. Like it's really important to me that you could clean the kitchen super good. If you can't do that, I don't want it.
is very motivated.
Nice.
Even days when you come home from work and it's gonna be stressed, they can be like, yo, what happened today? Talk to me, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I like females that is hardworking like myself, you know what I mean, and independent.
Right
That's
after
the way
you
I'm independent
cook.
too. Yeah.
All right, sounds
And
good.
it's all-
All right. Finish. Go ahead.
Listen, it's fine. It's fine. You know,
I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I want to do. Flip out.
No problem.
Yeah, it's fine.
And what are your red flags? Like,
Red
why
flags?
you don't like a woman? Mm-hmm.
What can I say now before?
This dude does not know how. They need to get me on the host. This dude does not know how to keep up the vibe. Like, he's just like keeping it serious. Yep. Anyways. Is that how I sound whenever we take call-ins on Nerds of Culture?
The next two pop the balloon. I don't want
All right, Moda.
Red flag.
Take it easy. Thanks for swinging by.
They're willing to try and then boom.
Don't try?
Don't try.
Okay, no problem. One more question. Describe your ideal first date.
Well, to be honest, with my ideal first date, it's going to be my first date.
Mhm.
We're going to get to know somebody, so I would go somewhere nice, quiet, just to get to know the person. And
Yeah.
after that-
What's that? What I mean?
Oh, after that,
Yeah.
we can do anything after that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe go to a restaurant or whatever
Gotcha.
first, get to know you, so I can feel your energy. I'm all about energy,
I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. So we got 10 pop balloon. I'm gonna take a walk and see why they pop.
Sure,
Sounds
bro.
good?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
starting with you. Name and when you pop a balloon.
KG, I popped my balloon because the swag wasn't giving like 28 for me. I think I'm pretty fly. I just don't know if we match each other's fly.
Okay. I respect your opinion. Cool.
Is KZ someone you go to?
She's okay. I would give her. She's good.
All right, sounds great. Thank you. Name and when you pop a balloon.
Like one of the top 3 on there. Like, she's good. You're hurt.
Hi, my name is Julie. The reason why I popped is because you said you were a bodyguard, which is no problem at all, but just for me and my lifestyle, it doesn't work. So, yeah.
I'm faithful.
Sounds great. And is she someone you approach if you see her in the street?
Sure. Yeah. Next.
Sounds good. Name and when you pop a balloon.
Next is crazy, but I'm Corel. I'm 23, and you said 28.
He said next.
Too old for me, but I'm also not physically attractive.
Okay, sounds great. Is she someone you approach?
Maybe not.
Why not? Why maybe not?
Seems a little bit bougie, bro. Yeah. But it's
Oh, okay. That's legit. That's legit. Yeah. She looks like the type of woman that if she liked you and thought you were cute, when you came up to her, she still give you attitude because she wants to make sure that you really want to date her.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Name and where you pop a balloon?
My name is Milo.
Wait. I missed something.
Okay.
Yeah. Not.
Why not? Why maybe not?
Seems a little bit bougie, bro. Yeah. But it's okay.
Oh, show him.
Okay, no problem. Name and where you pop a balloon?
My name is Mila. I popped my balloon because, like KG said, the swag I feel like doesn't match. But also you're a little short for my liking, so.
Sounds
I'm
good.
wearing don't try.
If you're high cheek,
What are you talking about?
how many followers do you have?
Look, it's okay, but
20,000.
Swag gotta do
Ew.
it
Pop.
for the person, but let's
I
go.
mean, it's not about the
Next.
person; it's about the match. Don't text me.
Swag you talking about? I wasn't gonna say nothing about the costume.
I'm wearing don't try to match, but also you're a little. I popped my balloon because, like KG said, the swag I feel like doesn't match. But also you're a little short for my liking, so.
Sounds
I'm
good.
wearing don't try. I'm wearing an anime costume right now. So
What are you talking about? I wasn't gonna say nothing about the costume. Look, it's okay, but what does swag got to do with the person? But let's go.
I mean, it's not about the
Next.
person; it's about the match. Don't text me. I'm not done talking. It's not about the swag. It's see now you got no balloons left. But it's not about the swag about the person. It's about like matching. I don't think that we would look too good together.
Outfit.
But like I
really?
said, the first thing was that you're too short for me. So that
Okay.
the swag doesn't
Sure.
matter.
All right. Despite everything that just said, is she your type?
No, not really.
Why?
It's just too much. I can see that already. Energy. Too much.
Thank you.
Back and forth.
Thank you.
It's too much.
All right, no
But
problem.
I still rate her though, but it's just too much.
No problem.
See what I'm talking about?
No problem. No problem. Name and where you pop a balloon?
My name's Ari, and I popped your balloon because personally, I don't think you're my type. I'm not physically attracted to you.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
You're short, and also I.
Okay, sure. Fuck you. I don't care. Everybody here dead. Just wait. I'll be right back.
How tall
I'm
are you?
short, but
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2", but I like
And I'm
taller
5'10".
men.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's like you're too no. And then
I'm gonna put some
I
ears
just-
on for you and come back.
Bro, I'm never going to New York ever. What is everybody like 6'3" over there or something? What?
All right, cool.
I'm getting the ick, so yeah, I'm sorry.
Sure, go. Okay.
All right, no problem. Is she someone you approach if it's in the street?
Maybe not.
What that mean, bro? Maybe not. You're gonna.
She said she don't like short guys, so maybe in the street she turned me off. So might as well just keep it going, man.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Name and where you pop a balloon?
He doesn't know how to answer the question. He doesn't mean what do you think of her right now that you're rejected. He's talking about just off her looks, stupid.
My name's Faith, and honestly, my answer is basically the same as everyone else's. Your outfit, those pants are horrendous. I am so sorry.
Okay.
If you had wear different things, would it be a different outcome to you?
I can go in my car
No,
and
it
come
would
back.
still be a no. He's just, I don't find you attractive.
Okay, sure.
And is Faye your type?
No.
Why? Why? Why she not your type?
I know.
She look kind of petty.
Ooh, petty? Actually, I am petty.
There you
Yeah,
go, man.
you're actually right. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Name and where you pop a balloon?
Damn.
Lauren, and I popped a balloon because you're just too short for me, and I'm not physically attracted to you, and I agree with everything that they said as
I
well.
guess we got
And like you said,
modelers
she's too
in here
much.
then.
You're just a little too much for me.
No,
Personally.
I guess
Like,
we're all
let's
modelers in here then, right? Because too short and all that stuff. I respect your opinion. I respect all of y'all opinion. Y'all look beautiful. Forgive me for being nasty, but it's okay. It's fine. I respect that though.
Is she your type?
Yeah, definitely. If I see her, I would still say hi to her. Definitely. Yeah.
Sounds great. Name and where you pop a balloon?
Hi, my name is Aloe. I just popped my balloon because of the comment of the too.
Listen, I don't know why, but Aloe bothers the fuck out of me. Because, like, how she acts doesn't match how she looks. Like, I could tell you're Puerto Rican. I could just tell. Why do you talk like that? Why do you talk like you're from Arizona?
Too much or the too bougie.
The heaven?
But hey.
She's from the hills of California.
No problem. Is she your type though?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. See, this is the one she would piss me off because she would pretend to not know Spanish. Who, me? No, I don't even speak Spanish. And then her grandma calls and it's full on.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Name and when you pop a balloon.
Hi, I'm Emma. I popped the balloon because I didn't love the way that you said next to usher on the conversation.
Okay.
I feel like all the women deserve a chance to say their piece.
You want to hear my piece now? The reason why I said next is because she done already say what she says. So let's move on to the next one. But I was being respectful, right?
Right?
Maybe, maybe not.
Over there.
So they're all clowning him, but she thought that they were laughing with her.
I'm being respectful, but I'm being respectful, right? You see? You know what's funny though? You know what's funny though? We're here, right? We're here, right? And when we leave from here, if any one of you didn't pop your balloon, maybe it would be something different. They'd be like, oh, you know what? I judge you wrong. But it's okay, it's fine. But I was just saying, move on to the next, not in a disrespectful way. Come on now.
All right.
I'm respectful. All right. Based
No
on the
problem.
delivery,
We're here,
it's not
bro.
what you say is all you say, right?
We're here though.
All right.
We're here.
We're
We're gonna keep.
Oh, did you talk about the girl, the one with the glasses on her head? No, let me tell you something. I was kind of, for what? I don't know. I was like, oh man, because she's definitely one of the most attractive ones up there. It was just when she started talking, I was like, what is going on here? Where were you raised?
Is she the type?
Not really.
Why not really?
Huh?
Why? Why not really?
To be honest, you're beautiful, but I don't like them shoes, man. That creator, I don't like that creator. I'm being honest with you. The first time I wear one, they say, yo, I look like a clown. Yo, dead ass, no. Yeah.
All right, no problem. Let's
Yeah.
go. No problem, no problem. Name and when you pop a balloon.
Hi, I'm Sky. I popped the balloon because you're very passive aggressive. Like at first,
Am I
you
aggressive?
yes, you were
Not you.
because
Am I aggressive?
Passive aggressive. You don't even.
in the beginning, you said that you were interested in the two girls in the front, but then they popped their balloon. But then when he asked you if you found them attractive, you said no, being passive aggressive.
I didn't say I was interested in the two
You said
girls.
the first two girls, you wish that they didn't pop their balloons. You said that.
No.
And then
I was talking about right here, between right here. So guess
Okay.
what? You were one of them that I was talking
Oh,
about.
thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about up front.
Okay, well, I just thought you were passive aggressive.
But my apology, Don.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she your type?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Take a walk over here. Name and when you pop.
My name's Ange, and I pop just respectfully. It's not my cup of tea.
Okay, maybe I'm not for you neither.
Yeah, you ain't. Straight like that.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, these two right here are about to go do Age together after the show. So I'm not really sure what is going on with DSB and Cypher World, but they are gonna go like zoot out, and they'll be back in about 12 to 13 hours. This is I don't get it.
Yeah.
Is she your cup of tea?
Not really, but I would keep her. I would definitely be. She would be my little sister friend. You know?
I'm gonna see what after
Okay,
the.
thank you. Name and when you pop a balloon.
My name's Ange, and I popped the balloon because the way you was talking to them, I'd be in jail.
What? She feel like she was in jail?
You called it. You called it. Where is it? I'm gonna go find it. He said she fights dudes.
Have you ever been to jail?
Personally, I'm crazy, so if he would have like little slick comment me, I would have popped. Oh, now he's just little. My fault. Bye. I'm cool though. Feel me? I'm just saying, like, I feel like if we was cooling one day and then we got in an argument, we go fight. I see it.
I'm not a fighter though.
But I see, no, you're like you're sassy. You might not see it. You sassy. You got a little purr to you, and I feel like I get irritated fast. So maybe one day you'll be joking with me, and then boom, I'm not doing your shit. And you was like, man, I was just playing. But I don't do. I just felt like you was sassy to them, and they took it easy on you, cause I'm worse. I would have knocked you on your shit. Wow.
Got you. And is Angela your type?
I'm cool.
No.
Good. I hope not.
I will keep her like a homie though.
Homie?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's go party, whatever. You know what I mean?
Get
Chill
some
out.
bitches, niggas.
Yeah. No. All right. Yeah.
All right, that sounds great, man. Come over here. All right, so unfortunately we didn't get no match in this round. How do you feel about?
All right, I want to see what Mr. John Stewart. Where the? Oh man, I should have linked it. Oh, there it is. Oh, you sent it on. There it is. Let's see. 12 minutes.
But he just got out of prison and he wanted to find some love. So, inmate, there he go. That boy hold out the phone and said, I'm doing a 20v1 on y'all. And he licked his lips. He did like this. He did like this. He said, I'm doing a 20v1 right now. All right, so y'all ready for the next guy? All right, let me get the next guy on y'all. Ladies, all right, ladies. Get it together. All right.
You talking about this whole thing right here, right? The next one, or were you saying like that joke he just did? Say it's this whole one. Don't say it's the joke.
Ladies, so the next guy, so listen, ladies, the next guy that I got, he just got out of prison. Hold on now, listen, y'all. He just got out of prison, but he got his life back together.
How long was he in there?
And I'm gonna let him tell y'all. But this my boy. He just got out of prison.
Rolling her eyes.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what he was in there for. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell y'all what he was in there for. But he just.
This girl's Adderall already wore off. I feel her. She's like, how much longer is this thing? Is this gonna go like? I don't want to be here anymore.
Just got out of prison and he want to find some love.
Look at her yawning.
My boy, where you at, bro? Come on. Inmate. There he go, y'all. He go to inmate. He just got out of prison.
Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, shit. Hey, bro, chill. Chill, bro. No, you can't do that. No, it's a balloon pop, bro. Chill out, bro. It's a balloon pop. No, it's a balloon pop, bro. Chill. Go in the back, bro. Bro, yo, man.
You're stupid.
I told y'all the man just got out of prison, bro. Chill, man.
I don't want to do this no more.
If I'm telling y'all the man just got out of prison, why would y'all pop all the balloons like that?
Stupid. Get out of here. Oh, man.
What is wrong? It's okay. Maybe.
All right, we'll do one more walkthrough and then we'll call it. We'll call it.
Maybe next.
You learn anything today?
Definitely. Like for one, she said I'm too short for her. Like I thought it was a modeling contest or something.
Okay.
Next one, she don't like my drip. No, it's not all about the drip. You know what I mean? I present myself how I present myself. You know, I was just coming from work. I said, no, let me run home, take a shot.
Oh man, shut up! You're crying.
And, I'm 28. I'm just here, and it was just nice inside. And I did have one girl that I really was interested in feeling it, but she popped my balloon because, you know what I mean? Because I told her next. So, everybody got their opinion. So I didn't have nothing to say more than, okay, fine.
But we believe that we're going to get a match in this episode, so y'all stay tuned. We can send out guy number 3. Welcome, right here. You can start right here. All right, name?
Simon.
Talking to Mike, Simon.
Simon.
Age?
27.
All right, and what are you looking for today?
He said he goes, everybody's so worried about if they can do something, but they don't think if they should.
Goth girls.
Goth girl?
Why are you laughing? You're such a bitch.
All right, no problem.
Why are you laughing that hard?
What are your red flags?
My what?
Your red flag, like why you don't like a female? Like your red flag, why you don't like?
Bad taste in music.
Bad taste in music, got you.
We have a party 2 blocks away at Fort Irving Avenue.
Okay.
It's going until 4 a.m. It's a rave, hard techno, industrial.
All right, maybe we all over there after this. No problem. All right, so cool. Describe your first date.
My first date?
Yeah, your ideal first date. Describe your ideal first date.
Rave, Molly, and acid.
Got you. All right, no problem. You want your balloon back? All right, you want a balloon back? Send me a balloon. All right.
that goes crazy.
I got you. All right, no problem. So we got 11 pop balloon. We're gonna take a walk and see why they pop. Sounds good?
Sure.
All right, come on, walk with me. All right, name. I want you pop balloon.
KG, he expressed that his type, what his type was, I don't think that I fit his type, but he seems like a chill guy.
Thanks.
Got you. And if KG was a gothic, would she be your type?
Orange hair is not very gothic.
Okay, no problem.
It's
No
cool.
problem. No problem.
It's cool. It's not gothic.
No problem. Sounds good. Name. I want you pop balloon.
My name is Julie. The reason why I popped was because he started saying a lot about Molly and this, that, and the other.
So one thing about Molly.
I'm down, but I'm not that down. So for that reason, I had to
You
pop.
can microdose Molly.
All right, no problem. Let's
Microdose
take over
Molly.
here, bro. Name. I want you pop balloon.
Okay, my name is KJ, and I popped my balloon because I think you're a little too short for me, and I'm not physically attracted, and also I don't. I just don't align with what you're looking for.
All right, sounds great. And same question. If she was a gothic, would she be someone interested?
The blue jeans is not gothic. But
If, man, do you not understand?
Okay, I didn't ask about her. What if she was a gothic?
This is very gothic.
It is. It actually is. But I don't do all that. So.
Got you,
I'm
got
looking
you.
for promoters if you're like down for that.
Girl, also I don't like techno music. So the rave and everything that you were
We're
talking
into
about,
trap,
I'm not
but
gonna.
like just dark music.
Okay, okay.
Okay, you think about it?
No.
So he's a promoter.
All right, name on way you pop a balloon.
My name is Mila. I popped my balloon because you are a little short for my liking. I don't feel like I'm goth. And I also, I'm not into the Molly and all that. So, yeah.
All right, sounds good. What do you feel about her?
I like the red because my brand uses red a lot, but
Thank you.
there's no black.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, name and way you pop a balloon.
My name is Faith, and the reason why I popped my balloon is because the height and you're into the gothic, so it's not me.
Yeah, you have to
Not
be
me.
ready to kill yourself at any time.
What?
So it's not me.
Yeah, you have to
Not
be
me.
ready to kill yourself at any time. At any time.
So it's not me.
Yeah, you have to
Not
be
me.
ready to kill yourself at any time.
You have to be ready to kill yourself at any time.
Let's bring it back. So wait, repeat that again. I'm sorry.
You have to be ready to kill yourself at any time.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that. No, Lauren, your
Skydiving type
turn.
stuff.
Yeah. What do you think about her?
I like the black jacket.
Thank you.
I like the curls. They're cool.
Thank you.
But half gothic.
Yeah, right.
See, I just like all black.
It doesn't have to be all black because it could be other colors. In
Got
between,
you.
like, but there's like darker colors.
Okay, sounds good. All right, she's wearing all black. Name and way you pop a balloon.
My name is Lauren. I popped my balloon because they're just too short for me, and you scare me just a little bit.
A little.
Sorry, just a little bit. Like I'm a little nervous. Like I'm not calm. You know? Like you seem cool and nice, but just.
Yeah. We promote the music that doesn't make you feel very comfortable.
Okay.
And what do you think about her?
Vintage goth.
Vintage.
Thank you.
Wait, he's like
Different
describing the clothing that we're wearing.
Oh wow.
What about her? Vintage goth. I'd call that
Name and way you
vintage
pop a
goth.
balloon.
Hi, I'm Aloe. I just popped it just because I don't think I'm goth, and so yeah.
She's not goth.
What do you think? What do you think about her?
She's starting to grow on me because I like the fact that she's always trying not to laugh. I don't know, I like that.
No problem. Name and way you pop a balloon.
I'm Emma. I popped my balloon because I also don't think I'm goth. But you seem like you'd be fun to party with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
2 blocks away. Before everything out.
Okay, I'll be there. Yeah.
Sounds good. And what do you think about her?
Half goth, vintage,
Okay,
chill
Mike.
funny. Chill funny, chill. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Name and way you pop a balloon.
Hi, I'm Sky. You creep me the fuck out. I won't lie to you. You make me feel like if I was to sleep next to you, you're gonna take my blood, put it in a vessel, and wear it as a necklace. I just can't have that. You really creep me out. I won't lie to you. I will not be at that party. Those girls are lying. They won't be at that party neither. But yeah,
Not my target market.
that's okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about?
Creative.
So what do you think about her?
Thing is creative.
All right. I know what do you think about what she just said? Everything she just said.
Creative.
Creative. Okay, sounds great. Take a look over here. Name and way you pop a balloon.
She's kind of a tryhard. She's like that one who's like gonna be mean on purpose to you, and I've seen this before. Like she has her own insecurities, so the way she kind of comes out, she has to like cover up her insecurities is to be extra mean to you. He's been cool the whole time. Why'd you have to do him like that?
And because 1, the height. 2, you're cool. 3, because I thought of, you ever seen Jessie from Disney? You know Ravi?
Jessie from Breaking Bad?
You know Ravi and Mrs. Kipling?
No.
I don't know, but you look like an Indian character, I know. And I was just like, no. But it's just the height. If you was taller, we could be friends, go out, cool, you seem cool.
Thank you.
I like that you don't get mad at their responses.
No, I just took 2 shots.
You're mature. The other nigga was says, but yeah, that's it.
You just what? Wait.
I just took 2 shots.
You took 2 shots? Yeah? Cool. What do you think about her?
Chill.
All right, sounds good. Let's take a look over here. Name and way you pop.
My name's Ange. And I don't know. You just threw me the fuck off. You threw me off no disrespect. You party and shit. You know NLE? You know that song? I like pills and perks.
No, we're into more hard
That's what you
techno
remind me of.
underground stuff.
I would party with you. You just have to dance. Then you just have to do the dance with me. Would you do it right now?
No.
No? Why?
Just randomly dance, no music.
No.
What do you mean?
You just what is that? You just like that screaming shit? You don't listen to nothing else?
Hard techno, rap, goth, but dark rap, triple X, that kind of shit.
Okay. Yeah, I respect that. I fuck with X. That's my dog.
All right, sounds good. And what do you think about her, man?
This is a little fun conversation, but that's about it.
Okay, cool. Respect.
All right, sounds good. Come over here.
He is weird. That is a weird dude.
All right. Name and why you kept it balloon.
My name's Ari.
They said who?
Kept it. I was judging you at first, but I fuck with you. Like, you're dark, but I fuck with you, and you're off Molly right now. So
I'm not on Molly right now. I don't take psychedelics or stimulants while I'm organizing.
But you seem like a person I could have fun with. But
for sure.
I don't find you physically attractive, but I like your vibe.
That works.
Sounds good. And is Ari your type?
Half goth. I love her energy. Just because she kept it balloon. That's pretty easy to please, but.
All right, sounds great. So I'm gonna ask her the same question I asked you. I'm gonna narrate down. all
It's
right?
exactly what it
Alex,
is.
What type of guy you look for?
Oh, well, physically, not him. Mentally, like, I like having fun. He's giving my type of fun. Yeah, but
Just give my type of fun, like
All right, sounds
Molly
good.
and
the
Coke
fun
and
you're
everything
looking for,
else.
is it a long-term thing or a short-term fun?
For running.
we can have fun all the
It's good for
time.
IDJ as
Every
well.
day, all day.
Got you. Hold on, we're right here. And what are your red flags?
I hate men that cheat. I hate men in general, but I just hate men.
Got you. And one more question. Describe your.
That's a good show. That's a good show to come on.
Yeah.
She got a balloon on pop for you.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to narrow it down to see if this is a match in the house. If this is a match, you have any question for her? You have a question for him? To see if.
Oh no, it's not a match, but
Oh, so why you kept the balloon?
because I like him, I like his vibe, I like his energy. I'm not physically attracted to him.
Okay.
He looks like a good person I can go hang out with and have fun, like a friend.
So you want to match him on a friend level? Yeah. All right, well, this is a show for love. Pop the balloon and find love. So if he's not your type, yeah, you got to pop, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
All right, no problem. All right, she's pop because she's not physically attracted, not the physical appearance.
What's your name again?
Simon.
Simon says this is my man right now.
All right, so you guys can always connect after the show, you know.
Literally 2 blocks away. Connecting with me. Like, the
right.
name of the party is S-List. S-L-I-S-T, like guest list. But S-List. .rx.
Come over here.
He's doing that promo. He's doing promo
Thank you
all
for
the
coming
time.
out. And what do you think about the turnout today? What do you think about the expectation, the show?
I think
Talking to Mike.
I think I've seen this on YouTube or something. I don't know, I've seen this format, but like I'm not familiar with the brand or anything, so.
No problem. Let's give him a round of applause, guys. Let's go. Thank you for coming out, man.
That was kind of cool. I like that. That was different. Ladies, gentlemen, and NBs. Hi, I'm Robo. This is LeftFace. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the support. Do one more? It's too late. I already started the thing. I started the, and we're at 3 hours. That's my cutoff. 2 months later, old girl ends up in some car. No, she popped her balloons, so that's it. We are gonna do this again on Monday. And don't forget, Nerds of Culture didn't happen this week, but we'll be up again on next week and everything else. If you are just now coming through, I stream on Mondays and Fridays here, and on Thursdays at a channel called Blurred Without Fear, where I co-host a show, Nerds of Culture, with my co-host, or I'm his co-host, Ernie the Blurred Without Fear. He said, boo. It used to be 3 of us. Shame. I love you all. And don't forget, when you're out there taking care of everybody else, to take care of yourself too. Joy is radical. And stay woke. I love you all. Take care.